but it won't be long before I realize it's a picture in my head, in my head. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. 'Cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
Sit down.
Guessing you had a really hard day, right?
Hello, everybody. I had rolled it. I'm so sorry, Mia. You're in the middle of saying stuff, and I.
Hello, everybody.
I know. I had put it already in intro as you were talking. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
it
no,
was a descent.
oh no, it's in descent.
It's taking time, Bob.
Oh, I can't even.
Hey, Finches. Yeah, it's been a day. He sent the 0 line 0 face.
Zero.
Are all my spell slots?
Oh, they're alive.
No,
Oh, they're alive.
Yes, you're out of everything. Everything we had is
cool.
gone.
Pretty much, yeah.
I have a single
Except
spell
I
slot
have all
left.
my second level spell slots and like 2 of my first levels, and that's about it.
What do I have?
I have a
no
hammer.
more bard.
It's still here.
Oh no, shit! I'm
Hammer doesn't
completely-
run
You
out
have
of
a hammer
ammo.
and a rage, if I remember correctly.
I have
Fuckers.
dynamite. Something I have.
Oh god, little do they know.
I
Unlimited.
know.
My ass kickings are unlimited.
And there's a serving for each one of you. Come on.
Yeah. I came here to chew ass and eat bubblegum. Oh wait.
Oh shit. Oh god.
We need some octave. We need some good vibes.
Yes, I need music. Oh yeah, Michelle. Did you
No, I got you. Don't worry. I'm fast. I'm quick. I'm, you know, phew, phew, phew. Don't worry about it.
I need that whimsical shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Give it
excited
out.
for the reason you said you needed creepy dream shit. I'm ready for that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice.
I'm so
Creepy
threatened.
night.
I am. What is it? I am in danger.
I'm in danger.
That was literally us, like, with the fucking 2 T-Rexes charging at us.
Oh my god, it was such a good moment. I was looking forward to you guys like freaking out over dying, and you did. You freaked out over dying.
Casey did it. I was like, ah.
I
was
save
like,
Casey. The support
yeah.
save Casey.
Oh yeah, it was so.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
mental high
Instant
five
support
to you,
high five.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There
was
was so
a
many
lot of
like
clutch
clutch.
and
There was so
creative
many
things.
Bro,
clutch
what about that
moments.
fireball, though?
That's what I was in charge of.
We could have so many
It's what
things.
you
It would
would've
have been. It what you would have done. They were just all grouped up.
There was a kill that Madison had flavored that I was like, oh yes, this is very Mona. She dissonance whispered a raptor, and it caused it to pull its jaw back and like basically unravel its head. And, it died. And I was like,
Oh,
oh, my
yeah.
god, you did Mona justice. That is something she would
That's
say.
me.
You gave it the intelligence to realize it could die, and it just killed itself over it.
Yeah, so good.
There was one dissonant whisper on Raptors
Very
around.
Mona-esque. Make it kill
uh,
itself in its agony. I like that.
Oh yeah, and you incinerated like 50 dinosaurs. Let's just be clear about that.
Whew.
Yeah, they were like 6 inches tall. Most of the ones that you killed like 6 raptors in one fireball.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was you had a lot of impact on the combat without even being there. I'll just say that.
Jensen, are you happy now? I changed it.
Yay!
Changed
So
it.
cute.
There we go. Oh my gosh, I was asking you to do it.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
using them off. I forgot I was using them off the internet.
Grid. Yeah. Grid.
Why was Viv going through like?
Yeah.
You
trying to
good? You
get
good,
friends
Baston? You
with,
need help there?
Photosynthesis.
I'm glad everyone joined me on the rooftop of this thing I jumped on. Glad to have you all
Oh,
here.
yeah. Glad to be
Very
here.
nice.
Good
You technically you brought Judas up by carrying him and then throwing him up, and he
Yeah.
fell.
Oh god.
Poor
Oh god, I don't know my previous social interactions with you all.
There wasn't really any.
There was
Okay,
no.
cool.
The only one
be
is going up the
sad.
rope, and you were really, really slow, but you were the first person on the rope, so it was sort of like traffic was blocked.
Uh,
And everybody was like, Mona!
Mona blocking up the way. Oh god.
Well, that's why is drawing. Fuck. Alright. 2 seconds. Because so if you don't set your map as a drawing, then it won't align to your grid.
What?
That's
Yeah.
Oh, I
Whenever
don't even
you're
use the
aligning-
aligned grid system. I literally manually do it.
Oh my,
Oh my god, man.
The align to grid is a godsend.
I guess you need to teach me how to do that, man. Well, actually, Curse of Strahd is ending soon. Never mind.
You gotta teach me how to do that shit, man.
2 or
Put
3,
myself to
I think.
sleep on the last session. I'm telling you now. I'm just be so empty. It's like finishing my favorite TV show. And I'm just gonna be like,
We're all gonna get. I'm gonna be crying.
yeah,
Meanwhile, Lucia's gonna be like, fucking crybabies.
Picture like the other session where she was like, "Yeah, no, guys should just cut ties with your family because this is just slow you down."
Right? I was like, bro, my parents are right there.
Bro.
Sleeping right beside us right now. I was just like sweating. I was like, yeah,
Lucia don't
totally.
give a fuck.
Give a shit.
I can see why.
Side eye.
But hear me out. Cut all ties with them. Do it.
Yeah.
It'll make your life feel better.
Who needs emotions? Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
And
dude.
Strahd can exploit your weaknesses if you don't have any. Just saying.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's her big philosophy, dude. Don't let yourself have any weaknesses.
I'm
You
so
By the
like
way,
someone? Stop.
Dude, that's crazy. 'Cause I still have your hat. That's crazy.
You don't grab it.
You never asked for it.
Just hasn't come up.
That was cool. I just have a cowboy. I just have a cowboy hat.
It's just her method of I don't care. It's like, okay, you have my hat. Okay.
We'll have it at the very end of the campaign. We'll be leaving Barovia and be like, huh, this hat's mine now.
That worked out great.
That worked out great.
You know what? Barovia wasn't that bad. I got a hat.
I mean,
Fine.
most people lose something when they come here, but all I did was gain.
Drama, don't know her.
Trauma
Alright.
don't know her,
Mhm.
honestly.
I don't know Lucia.
I mean,
Oh,
she's
I
saying
can
that,
hear the
but she's
music
also
now.
like,
Yeah.
freaking family makes you weak. That's definitely a red flag.
I was like, well, someone didn't get loved as a child. Who didn't get hugs?
Could you imagine us being like, do you need a hug, Lucia? Is that what you need, a hug?
Oh my god, she
God.
killed me. She would actually kill me.
literally Stab someone.
Just
Yeah.
cause?
Waits for you to get close and then shanks you 3 times.
That's her way of
Dude,
showing.
Connor would be. I've somehow avoided every hug we've had. I've avoided every single one of them.
Alright, so let's get into it.
Woo!
Okay, as a recap, last time in the world of Oleanic, the party had said some fateful goodbyes as they were following the Wanti Valsander, and
Hey.
Valsander brought them to the Camp Vengeance, where the Defiant Fang were holding up temporarily before heading off on a future raid. At the Defiant Fang's camp, however, they met Prince Nasa, his guard, the people of Camp Vengeance, and they met one Alistair, Apollo's age-old friend that he'd been looking for in the New World.
There was a bit of a JoJo moment where Apollo and Alistair faced off, and Alistair threw a punch. Apollo smacked it aside and hit him on the back of the head. Oh, that was a punch, was it? Sort of moment. It was pretty baller. That and Whisper scared a small scribe boy. That
It
was
was-
just taking notes on the party. Well, small scribe dude.
Poor little scribe
Yeah.
boy. There was
What
no
happened
lack
to
of
that
touching
loser?
moments and fateful goodbyes. The members of the party actually spent the night gazing up at the stars, talking and reminiscing about their adventures. And in the morning, they all said goodbye to Apollo. But not without planning a future engagement. In, I believe it was 18 days, the party was going to, I think you guys moved it down to 16, right?
2 days before it's supposed to happen, come back. He'll
Yeah.
look and make sure everything's
Yeah.
cool before we head out.
In 16 days, the party is going to meet back up with the Camp Vengeance and the Defiant Fang in order to enact a raid on a Wanti temple, the same temple that had seen Cirilla sacrificed and Alistair in prison. After that, leaving Camp Vengeance, heading back onto their mission to rescue the Horizon's Valor crew, the party came upon a large chasm, a skinny bridge crossing it. At this bridge, they had to leave their cart, and it seemed like a good time for one Luna to say her own goodbyes, as she'd become slightly disillusioned with the idea of abandoning her new home with her new mother tree. So she left with the horses and the equipment that was not able to cross the chasm.
Not before they found that same scribe
Yes.
dude just
How
in a
could you
barrel.
before they
Barrel
found-
boy.
Yeah, how could you
Jensen's
forget my
weekend.
barrel boy?
Barrel
Barrel
boy.
boy. Yeah, along the way to the chasm, the group hit a bump in the road, literally, and it startled a strange, small, Wanti boy named Judas.
Who's
Man,
apparently the
Patrick.
oldest in the
Party.
party now.
Yeah.
Oldest in the party, man-child boy thing.
Young-
Man, child.
He
birthday.
looks like the youngest there, but he's also the oldest. He's basically just a, I don't know.
If any of you have ever seen Oron High School Host Club, you know what I'm talking about.
No, really? That young?
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
he looks
Hold on.
young, dude.
No,
Let me look. Let me look
he's
here.
like, wait, hold on. That boy looks like he's 10.
Yeah, well, that boy in Oron High School
What is
Host
the
Club
name
is
of
like
this?
20,
What
right?
is this?
Yeah,
This?
he's
like-
old. He's
What is
what
this?
the fuck is his name?
It's a very similar situation. Honey,
Is it
honey, what's his name?
Honey.
Oran.
Fuck, this was
no,
like 10
not
years
him.
ago whenever I watched
That
this
is
anime.
so much
Oh, yeah.
young. That is like, no.
The situation is similar.
No.
I was like, oh my god.
He said him.
No, he is not that young looking. It's more like
Oh
the
my
woman
God.
that's dressed up to be.
Yeah,
One of
well,
the
the bar has been raised. You're looking at the main character
bar's been
looking like a minotaur,
raised?
dude. The bar's been raised. The main character is now a minotaur and Whisper. So you know what?
Nah, I'm overriding you as the creator of Judas. He does not look like that.
my boy does not look like a 7-year-old.
My boy does not look like he's 7 years old. It was just a boyish charm, my guy. That's literally all I
Anyway,
wrote.
moving forward with the
Imagine telling God during character creation you're not looking the way like God, I'm not looking like that. You can't do this to me, God.
this ain't how it be, all right? I'm gonna be myself. And God says, "You're a man-child baby boy."
literally, that's what was going. I'm like, no, I'm setting my foot down. No, he just has boyish charm. He doesn't
Everything
look like
but
he's
this.
7 years old.
No, he looks like he's probably like 17, 18.
Yeah, around there.
7.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
It like
Anyway.
it with when we're talking with you, it just gets younger every session. I'm like, my guy. Pretty soon he's like-
16.
He's a newborn.
No.
He's a literal newborn. With
He's
a
a
Literal
child.
newborn just
He's
walking
actually
around with you
able to
guys.
go an egg.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
25. Oh no.
I'm 25.
Nah. More like early 20 kind of look.
Go on, Madison. I'm sorry.
Go on,
Yes,
Madison.
no, it's
Sorry
fine,
for
it's fine. I'm
detracting.
enjoying it. This session's gonna be a little bit weird and different. It's gonna be shorter, and it's gonna be a little bit more lax as you guys kind of take a breather from all the craziness that happened last session. There'll still be some crazy stuff this session, but a little bit more relaxed. Anyway, y'all move forward and pass into Crimson Peninsula, where massive, colossal trees towered on the landscape, going 300, 250 feet high, with trunks 30, 40 feet wide. It is the hallmark theme of this entire area is that everything's big. And so whenever a small humanoid girl running at redonkulous speeds, runs directly into Casey. It came as quite a surprise, and then it was more a surprise whenever a large group of dinosaurs came trudging after her and engaged the group in combat. The party very barely escaped by the skin of their teeth and by a few lucky rolls. They escaped up into the trees with the aid of some Glydians, a race of flying squirrel humanoids that are native to the area. A race that Michelle's new character, Vivian, is very familiar with and fond of. And this is now where we come back into the story as the group enters the village of Elilua. Elilua, by the way. And things are starting to get interesting in the Crimson Peninsula. So, as you all walk into the village, it is lit up with these very small blue lights, and it's starting to get a little bit darker. You had set out traveling at around 11 a.m. So by the time you get to the village, it's probably roughly 4 p.m. Because of the height that you're at, you can actually see over the canopy at the top of some of the trees. The sun probably is about an hour or two from setting.
Beautiful. It's golden hour.
Right.
Wow, it's almost like we didn't just narrowly escape 2 T-Rexes after giving literally every 3rd level spell and trick in the book we had.
Where are we, by the way, in relation to the map? Like, what area?
In relation to the map right now, so this map is kind of centered on the council house at the very top of the tallest tree in the village. You'd probably be somewhere way off back here. Kind of more towards the bottom. So where you are right now, you're
At the tippy top, so where would the bot lane be? What? Hey boyos.
going
Oh,
like
yeah,
down
the
over here.
bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Towards the entrance of the village, which is about 120 feet high.
That's high.
the audio
Yeah.
just cut out, but I can assume what you said, which is over
100,
here.
120 feet.
120 feet. Heard that. Ooh.
Yeah, so the kind of environment directly around you is this platform that is sitting on top of a new growing tree. And every once in a while, the tower, along with the entire tree, will just kind of sway in a gentle breeze. It's a little bit like being on the ocean. And you can hear the wood around you creaking. The leaves are massive around you, and they give this wonderful green tint to the light coming down through the forest. And in front of you, you can look up and see around this massive tree, there are dozens of little huts with tiny little furry creatures hopping in and out of them, walking sometimes on all fours across long platforms. There's smoke coming from some huts, and of note, there is one hut that is a little bit closer to the main council, sitting on top of the highest canopy. It seems to have a weird shape with the tree around it. There are branches that have been that would normally be shooting outwards in all directions, have been curved upward, inward, and then into the top of the canopy, kind of like a vine that's been twisted inward, almost like a flower. There's also kind of on the lower level, there is one larger hut that has some smoke coming out of it, a little bit more than the rest of them, but you can't really tell what it is. The entire area is quite curious, small, and intriguing.
So, Madison, where is Yamaya Chickadee? Is that right? Yamaya Chickadee?
She's actually with your group right now as you're walking into the village.
Yeah, where's she leading us to?
Where's
Do
she
we know that?
leading you to? She kind of just takes you to the village and then looks back at you all and says, "Welcome to Ililua. If you need anything, I will be at the very top. Please come
alright.
see me whenever you need me. Otherwise, if you ever want to leave, we can give you escort out of the Crimson Peninsula."
It's a better idea than jumping out of the trees, I'll tell you that. It's not very good if you go that way.
Do you know from experience, Viv, or intuition?
No, it's just hypothetically speaking. If you fall off the trees and you go, it's not good.
I mean, are you sure we might need to test it?
No. Unless you can jump very high.
Casey's going to playfully walk towards the edge. You should kind of like make a motion.
Oh, like she'll grab it. I don't know if he has a piece of cloth or anything on it, but she'll grab that.
It's like, no, big guy, you will fall, and you'll fall really hard. I mean, it might be fun.
And she'll like run over to the edge and look down. Are they still down there?
Looking down, make a perception check.
Okay.
You're actually quite a ways away from that original position where you were rescued, but you can look for dinosaurs below you.
She's gonna take her hands and do like a little, the telescope with your hand motion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, perception.
Casey? Mr. Casey?
16.
You
So with
might
a
not want to
16
jump
perception.
down there.
No, I'm just kidding. I was messing with her a little bit.
Oh,
With that perception, you can probably see that down below in the underbrush, there, every once in a while, every few seconds, you'll see branches move and rustle. But at this range, you can't really tell if it's a creature or what.
How about we try some other time?
You don't see anything big, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so no T-Rexes in sight.
Well, I mean, they're gone.
Alright, so how's everybody doing? Everybody, alright?
Emotionally
I
or
think the
physically?
real question...
Both, really.
I think the real question is... Are you okay, Casey?
Oh, me? Fine. Oh, Madison, what do I roll to hide a limp?
Performance.
Let's see, come on,
You got a
Casey.
good charisma.
I do. Come on, Casey.
14.
What do we roll to see through it?
Is this an insight?
Oh, no. Oh, dang.
Buddy.
Oh, oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yamaya.
I literally just pulled a T-Rex tooth out of your leg. You're not gonna get past
Yeah.
her.
Yamaya looks at you like, "Oh no! If you need any medical assistance,
Can I have said to
Or there is an inn that provides some medical service called the Aromia Inn. So if you need any help, head by either place.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, I'm feeling okay, guys. I think I'll be okay with like some sleep. Yeah.
I mean,
In saying that, I'm
really
going
big
to...
lizard just took a big bite of your leg. I thought you were gonna die.
No, I
mean-
was okay the whole time. 100% did not question it.
Oh, really? You're tough.
Yeah, absolutely. The best in the biz.
She give him a thumbs up. She's like, I like this big guy.
And Whisper, you know I'm lying.
What about Whisper?
You know I'm lying. Based on what I told you last session.
Can Judas try and insight this? I want to know if you're lying or not. It'll depend on it'll
But
change his view of you.
You can tell I'm limping.
Oh.
So Amor, did you want one of these like teeth? And I'm like reach down and like just pull one out. Like
I immediately snatch it. I'm like, yes, thank you very much. This will do quite well to my collection.
I have some little ones in my armor if you like pick those off.
What am I gonna do? Say no to that?
I mean, that's fair.
Collection?
Oh yeah, I got some. Hold on, let me pull it up. I take out my bag of teeth, and I actually look how many teeth. Okay, I currently have a tongue, some congealed blood, some random guy's tooth. He was named Sniggo. Rest in peace, Sniggo. Skeleton tooth, which isn't really difficult. It's not really different from like a regular tooth, but I got a skeleton tooth. I got a zombie tooth. I got a minotaur tooth. No hard feelings, Stacy. A
Is it one of mine?
and 3 testicles.
Is there still blood in it? Congealed blood in it?
Yeah, there's congealed blood. I haven't gotten rid of it.
Who puts teeth in strawberry jelly? That does not taste good.
Well, I need a snack.
That doesn't look.
No, that's jam. I can tell jam from a mile away. You can't lie to these eyes.
Are you sure? I uncork it.
I'm not sure that's jam.
No.
I'll hold my hand up to shush the very cute bard.
May I?
Do you want to take a swig?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Judas watches wide-eyed.
Hold up. I'm gonna like pet your hand. He's gonna like to drink. You don't need to do that.
That is
What
jelly.
tastes
This is not the jelly.
It's not jelly.
Yeah,
She would-
it's not jelly.
She would never lie to me. She's also very funny colored like me. But not.
Mona would lie to God if she had the opportunity.
From the stories I've heard of your group, she's very violent. I would not put it past her.
Violet, she's a little.
She's just. What's
A
the
little bit
word?
impulsive, a little bit, moody. I started a collection of teeth, had some congealed blood. I'm sorry, jelly in my in a jar.
She's just different. And let's
A little
leave
bit
it.
colorful, despite
Case-
the lack of color in my color palette.
She's Mona. She grows on you.
So I'm
Yeah,
not allowed to taste it, or
Go ahead, I will
blood.
not stop you. If you want to, miss, I will not stop you.
Are you gonna get
I'll stick
diseases?
my
You're going to get sick. I mean,
That's
technically,
there for weeks.
technically, if you drink it and get sick, I can handle it. But I don't know if you. I may leave you with the sickness for
And
a
she
little while.
knows
if you
up.
feel arrested.
She just needs to go over the canopy. She's good.
I'll be okay. I'll sniff it.
It's congealed blood. It's what congealed blood
That
after
shit
weeks would
smells.
smell like.
Rotting, bro.
Yeah. There's a decomposing tongue in there.
Does it hit me hard, DM, or is it just? Can I play it off?
It roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Hey, guess what? You get +5 with the regular.
Oh my gosh,
Hey!
32.
It still tastes like. It tastes like congealed blood. It tastes like almost like a sickly, sweet, rotting iron taste.
Sweet.
Like rust that has been sprinkled with aspartame.
Oh. This needs more
But-
sugar.
You're used to trying out everything in various different ways. So for you, this is just another bad taste.
I say, put it on rye, give it a little toast, and it probably tastes a little better than this.
I'm
Alright, I will
still
take that
not
into
sure that's
account.
jam.
I'm just gonna. look
No,
at
that's
Casey.
blood. That's very much blood. Maybe I need to get glasses.
Wisp, I don't even know. I really don't.
Yeah, we're really out of our element here. I don't really.
Do you want to taste?
I'll hold my finger up to Judas.
No.
Judith, no.
I don't think I'll be partaking in the blood.
Aw, this is fine. It's not for everyone. And I'll just
Yeah,
like
next
it off of my
time,
hand.
next time, maybe.
Yeah, dinner, snack.
Yeah.
You know.
She on God said snack.
Listen, when you're hungry, you can't say no to food. Doesn't matter what it is, even if it doesn't taste that good. Sometimes it might taste good when you're really hungry.
Well, normally I'd agree, but I wouldn't consider that food.
Judas,
I was gonna say,
Judas
that's not food.
gets an
No,
idea.
it's not food. It's a snack.
Are you wanting to?
Eat it,
Are you
Vivian.
wanting to eat it? I can help. And then he
Stop
goes to
judging
Preston.
Vivian. She likes what she likes. Honestly, you guys need to let her live.
Judas,
You
in an
just
effort
want
to
to
help her
involve in
eat
the
this,
chaos.
he prestidigitizes
just-
the blood to taste like really good jam. Now try it. That might help.
You want me to eat it again?
It'll
Yes,
taste better, I guarantee it.
Yeah, I'll stick my finger in it again if Mona lets me.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead,
Yeah.
knock yourself out.
And you,
Taste.
Yeah, you stick your finger in. And
This time, I'm walking 15 feet away from Vivian. She's on her own.
So immediately, it tastes different.
It tastes like the best damn jelly you've ever had.
There's not. Prestidigitation can go really far
It
with
can.
flavor.
It really can. It really
Is
can.
blood no longer blood?
But
It's still blood, but it just tastes good.
it cannot mask
No, it can't mask the scent.
wretchedness
It smells
of that.
horrible.
Like, whenever you put it in your mouth and it touches your tongue, the texture, it's the same. The feeling on your tongue, like the sensation of taste on your tongue, tastes like a sweeter jam. But every time air moves in your mouth, around that jam taste, there's that bloody iron taste. So it's like a mixture between blood and jam in your mouth.
But now it tastes like really sweet jam
You're sure
with a
if you
horrible
make it
smell
like-
and texture.
It's the aftertaste.
It tastes the worst
Judas
now.
nods to himself.
He's
Well-
poisoned! Oh no, I'm gonna die!
It's
No,
like Gollum with eating like a fried or like a cooked rabbit. He's like, ah, it poisons us all.
You're like,
Well-
I don't trust it anymore. Don't eat it anymore. It's bad. It's really bad.
What happened to blood? Wait,
I will
hold
be
on.
sure not to trust the taste of congealed blood.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She wiped her hands off again. I'm gonna follow the big guy. And I'm just gonna jump over to where he went.
Hey, big guy, Casey. So the Yamaya chickadee is actually kind of like still looking at you like, are you really okay?
Oh, I probably need to get some medical attention. I was just trying to not worry anybody.
Well, I am a little bit busy, but I think I have some time to take you somewhere. Would you mind following me?
Of course. You guys can do your own thing here if you want to. I need to go get checked up.
Yeah, Casey, I'm not leaving you by yourself in the middle of a jungle.
You know, wait, what happened to, like, the school line? We have to have a safety line. We got, rule of duo, like, rule going in pairs. That took me a long time to
Buddy
say.
system.
Buddy system, yes, exactly.
All right.
Judas just doesn't say anything. He just walks along you guys. So.
You all want to hold hands while we do it and walk to the medical
Yeah.
center?
Of course.
I'm not
Alright.
keen on holding hands.
That was gonna be a joke, but you're grabbing my hand. Okay. All right. Hold it. Okay.
I
It's too
still
late, we're already
don't
here.
really know all of you. I just know your stories of violence.
Oh,
But they're fun.
this actually isn't a jungle. This is I guess you could call it a boreal forest.
That's oddly specific.
Well, I know my shit.
Alright.
So these are the trees around you are all one species.
And she's kind of acting like a tour guide. She's like pointing out
There you can see a young hemapine.
a hemapine, Hemapine, hemapine.
I like that.
Hi, Hemopine.
It is our kind of mainstay resource. It is our building material, our source of income for trade, and it's what we center our village around. These hemapines have lots of wonderful properties.
Does it taste good?
No,
I dare you to take a chunk, Viv, and eat it.
Mona, quit daring Viv to eat things.
it doesn't taste good, but the sap of a hemapine has special properties.
And she's kind of still walking you guys to that medical center as she's talking.
At the bottom of a hemapine, there is wonderful red sap. And after you collect it, it can be used to make things grow. If you've ever drank a potion of growth, and you drank hemapine sap.
See, I told you, Viv, that you should probably eat it.
I want to be big.
Yeah, right?
it also affects inanimate objects. So we use it for defending ourselves against the dinosaurs and for, growing homes and stuff like that.
Wait, so if I took it and I rubbed it all over a hammer and it was already a big hammer, does it get bigger?
Possibly.
Someone
We
write
use
that down.
We use it on spears. We drop spears, and on the spear there is vial, and in the air the vial breaks, and the spear gets really big, and then it kills the dinosaur.
I love it.
How tall
That
is
sounds
Casey?
very efficient.
6'8".
Casey, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
You're already tall as fuck. That's
Mhm.
apparent. If you drank this sap, how much taller do you think you'd be?
How much taller do the spears get, Yuma?
About twice, sometimes 3 times as big, depending on how pure the sap.
Between 13 feet and 18 feet tall, Mona.
Damn!
So, like, I think it's actually giant height. like out of character. I think that's like
But for how long?
The thing with height versus size is that it's not really a linear. It's a little hard to explain.
So I'll be like anorexic now. I'll be like super skinny but tall.
No, it's more like you'll weigh twice as much, but you might only be about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet taller.
Well, that's bogus! Who put these physics into place?
What?
I want to be twice as tall as I am and half as light. Wait,
What?
that didn't come out right.
Sounds
That-
dangerous.
Yeah, that sounds like you could just float off if you get one.
I think he meant twice as tall and twice as
I think
heavy.
you're right. Yeah.
Twice as tall and twice as heavy, then you'd have to be about 3 times as light.
What?
I don't
how it
understand the
works.
I don't
physics in play
understand
here.
either.
It's been a long day. Everyone almost got trampled by dinos.
I want to give you a tour of my home, not a lesson in physics.
I mean, I can do the math for it.
Anyway, red sap at the bottom of a tree, but blue sap at the top. Blue sap hardens things.
Oh.
Why?
So, at the top of a tree, it needs to be strong, but it doesn't need to grow a lot more. The trees grow from the bottom up. That's how they grow so tall. It needs to be flexible at the bottom, and it needs to be strong at the top. And also a little bit of both on both. So, at the top, we have blue sap. If you drink blue sap, you'll probably die.
Oh.
Sounds like a wild time.
But if you use blue sap on hemapine wood becomes metallic.
Oh.
And it is how we create most of our equipment. We don't really have the time to make big iron weapons to fight dinosaurs, so instead we make hemapine iron.
Sounds effective.
What
It
are
is.
these trees called?
Hemapines.
Why hemo? Isn't that a Latin prefix to, like blood?
I don't know what I don't know what Latin means, but hema it's just what we call them, hemapine.
Chill.
Yuma, I appreciate the lesson, Yuma, but I feel a tooth grinding in my knee that I couldn't pull out. Could we please go to the infirmary?
I
sorry,
feel
we
my
could
tooth
get-
collection itching for a new tooth.
Absolutely.
And she leads you guys to the Oromia Inn. And the area, the tree
Online.
around the Oromia Inn, it's like super colorful. There's like wonderful pink decorations in the trees all over the place. On the walkway into the Oromia Inn, there are various candles lit, and you're walking closer, and it smells like your nose is being assaulted with the strongest of Bed Bath & Beyond flavors.
Where on the map is it?
It would probably be about here.
So we're on this bridge.
Yeah, you're about here. You've climbed probably about 50 feet and moved about 200 feet at this point.
I'm
Walking
exhausted.
across various places.
I'm already tired.
I'm so tired.
Oh. Y'all poor things.
Yo,
So Casey
maybe
looks
beat up.
really beat up, so you're
I'm-
getting guidance as you go along just for the flavor of you're getting a feeling of wanting to continue the story.
I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing fine. I'm doing awesome right now. Just hurting a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
I
So-
see. And then you see his earring slightly glow as he still does it.
Well, I appreciate it, kid. Well, you're with me. I appreciate it, Judas.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my own business now, so you can all take a rest here. I guess you can spend the rest of the day however you like. Don't make any trouble in my town. I'll throw you out. But I trust you, so have fun and get well soon. I'll be at the top if you need me. Bye.
Alrighty.
And she
Okay.
jumps off the side of the bridge near you and and then glides onto a tree nearby. And scatters up it.
Oh, alrighty. I'm gonna get checked out. Mona, don't burn anything down. Whisper.
I'll
make
try my
sure
best.
She doesn't burn anything down. Good.
Mm.
Just don't break anything. And you just kind of do you.
I'm a good.
Okay.
I do only good things.
You may be a good girl, but good girls break things sometimes. So please don't do that.
Is there a little furry that I can talk to?
So you guys are walking into the inn, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you walk up to the inn, get assaulted by all the smells. Open the door. It is this extremely like pastel pinks, blues, greens. Everything is crazy colorful. There is kind of like a receptionist area. There's not really like a bar per se. It's more of like a room with a small table, some chairs. It's like a cafe with an inn.
Cute.
Yeah, it's very cafe-ish, and there's a Glydian standing/sitting at the front desk. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up. Hi there.
Hello.
I'm looking for the infirmary. I got my leg bitten by a T-Rex.
She kind of half-eyes you.
I mean, I can show you. Yamaya sent me here, if that helps at all.
Yamaya sent you here? Okay. Alright, we can get you treated. Let's see, how severe are your wounds? Would you rate them 1 through 10?
About a 6. I got, there's a tooth still in my leg grinding against my knee, but I think I'll be okay as long as I'm not just kind of walking on it. But I appreciate it if you get taken out.
For injuries of severity 6 and above, please see to the back room. Someone will take care of you shortly.
Alrighty.
It's kind of
Is there
like draw nails.
Alrighty. Thank you. Is there like a magazine rack in this?
Doesn't seem to be a magazine rack. There's a back room. It doesn't really have a door handle. It just kind of like swings open. And within the back room, there seems to be a even smaller creature that then attends to your wounds.
Cool.
What's everyone else doing?
I mean, if they're not going to stop him, he's just going to be kind of nodding. He's going to be listening to stuff. So you see his ears glowing a little bit.
Yeah.
The earrings. He's going to be like, oh, that's cool. And then he's writing it down in a little book. But he's also following along with Casey here as they walk. Because he has nothing else to do.
Casey, your wounds are sought to. It takes a little while for them to dress the wounds. However, inside the this inn, it is uncomfortably smelly.
Uncomfortably smelly.
Shame.
Can I ask a furry why it smells so pungent?
So, we like to keep it smelly in here, to keep away kind of, the Kingdom of Stone's people.
Yeah. I totally know what you're saying. I understand your reasoning.
So, just a little extra protection.
I
Also,
understand.
it smells great in here. I love the mixture of the lavender along with the mahogany.
Usually, I personally like the smell of blood and oil.
Oh, we have a really good oil scent. Would you like me to put it on for you? kinda
No,
picks up a little
thank
bit.
you. All right, it's already happening.
She puts on like a more of like a yellowish candle onto what seems to be like a. It doesn't burn the candle from within the candle. She actually places the candle on what looks like a melter,
Mm.
and as the candle melts, it just puffs out aroma everywhere.
All right.
You
It's
just
funny. We've
sneezing
been
out
here.
in the
We've been here
distance.
for like 5 minutes, and Mona is already dying from these creatures.
If you would like to, like buy some food or get a few rooms, then I can accommodate you.
I'm gonna walk over to help poor Mona.
Yes, please.
Be like, hello.
Hello.
So I heard about food and rooms. I think we're gonna need some of both.
All right, wonderful. So there's some seating in here. If you would want to take a seat, here's the menu. It's just a piece of bark with some carvings on it.
Look at it.
Do you think
And-
Viv would eat this? I asked Whisper.
Viv.
Yeah.
You're looking at the menu, and it's in Sylvan.
I can. Wait, no, I can read everywhere. I can read
You
already.
can read everything, yeah. It's in Sylvan, so Mona can read it, and it talks about a few kinds of different bugs, and it talks about what sounds like it's referring to like lizard hind leg.
I'll take this one. I point at the lizard hind leg.
Oh yeah, the roasted Parasaurolophus. That's my favorite too.
Chill.
You know.
Whisper, are you in for an adventure?
Yeah, sure.
There's also like a side little markings on it. It talks about like nuts and berries too.
Oh, see, I want like a nut and berry salad. That sounds good.
I can get you like a nut and berry salad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that. That's good. Look at the others.
Alright.
Do you want anything to eat?
Am I done getting like dressed now, Madison, or am I like heading
No,
toward
you're being like properly sought to medically.
All right.
And as they pull teeth out of Casey's leg, Judas
Did
is
you,
just sitting there writing down
Could you put
stories.
those in a bowl? I have a friend that will want those.
Yes, 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 yes.
Sammy, get back in my poncho.
I'm gonna,
I can put them in a bowl. Sure.
realizing they're getting taken care of, I'll look at her and be like, can I get another bowl of the nuts and berries? I'm gonna bring it to my friend who's getting, stitched, probably.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, thank you. And can we... You said you got rooms, too. How many rooms do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4... No, that's a bunny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we get 5? Do you have 5?
5? Yeah, we're kind of empty right now. So yeah, we can do 5 rooms. But if you're staying for an extended period of time, we may ask you to kind of consolidate into only 4 rooms, just so that we can give other people a chance. But we'll make sure that you're compensated.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, and I'm gonna look at Viv.
Other than them talking, is it quiet in this place?
Yeah, it's very quiet.
There's like,
It's like the only sound you can hear is kind of like the creaking of the wood as the trees bend and sway.
I'll take that by unicycle. Looks over.
Do you want some food?
Wait, Viv, I have a great idea.
Oh, God.
Do you want to hear my great idea?
I love great ideas. Tell me.
I hand her my bone whistle.
And I'm blowing it.
Oh. The second that you blow on it, the sound comes out. Oh no!
Child.
Sorry. So,
Sort of.
yeah, Vivian, what is it like blowing into a bone whistle that a whistle that screams as you blow into it?
She'll blow into it, and as soon as it screams, she stop and she look at it, and she's like,
It screamed back at me.
and I'll blow back into it again.
Yeah. With that second blow, the person at the counter is like, "Oh my god, please! Oh, what is that? Oh, it's ruining my vibe. Can you stop?"
I'm so sorry. They're a little bit chaotic.
If you blow that whistle, don't listen to anybody else. You did your own horn, okay, Viv? You do that as much as you please.
Oh my god, someone's gonna think someone's dying in here.
Yeah,
It's
you
so
better get
bad
us
for
kicked out.
business. Please don't do that.
Yeah, Hammy, why are you doing that? That's not polite.
And I would just like
Yeah, Hammy. Yeah.
nudge him forward.
I'm just gonna look at that.
God, is that a rabbit?
I guess you could call him that.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
I wouldn't put your fingers near him, at least by like 5 feet. 5 feet distance is probably best.
Oh my god, can I hold him?
How much do you cherish your fingers?
A lot. Oh man.
I mean, if you have flesh, carrots, a sacrifice, either one of those three work, and he'll probably let you pet him.
I don't think I have carrots. Would he take like, I don't know, an acorn?
I look at Hammy.
Do you like acorns?
He looks up at you and says, "Carrot."
I think he says no. Maybe. It's hard to tell. He's a little of a bit of a eggman. Enigma.
Ignoramus? No, okay, enigma. All right.
Yeah, that word.
Whisper looks like the mom at the supermarket who's set up in the candy aisle.
Also, if you feel like browsing our different scents, they're all for sale. So, all the profit goes to supporting our relationships with the surrounding kingdoms. So, you know.
I already
The
like the one you had
surrounding kingdom.
before. You got the one you had on before up for sale. It was like mahogany. It smelled good.
Oh yeah, I've got mahogany scents.
I like that one. So, I'm gonna assume you don't want food, Viv.
I want to see menu.
Alright. So yeah, there's just like a whole bunch of tree-based things like berries, nuts, bugs. There's one lizard leg item. Well, that's the only like other meat that's on there.
I'll take bug.
So I took the bug too, honestly.
Oh, good
Oh, yeah.
pick.
After some time, and you guys are sitting at the table, there is like a large, you know, that dragonfly thing that had that you guys had, at least some of you had seen in the market
It's like buttery.
in Riveria. Yeah, it's like a buttery dragonfly. Well, this one's not buttery. It's more like herb seasoned, like rosemary and chives.
My
Like a-
compliments to the chef.
Think of it like a baked potato, but it's a fly. It's a big old
Ooh.
dragonfly.
I'll set Hammy in front of it.
The hammy just goes into it.
Oh
He's like-
yeah.
Stuffs his face into the eyeball socket that has
Oh
nice,
my god.
juicy
I'm
consistency.
gonna look at her and be like, you know, I should have asked her, what's your name?
Oh, you asked her what her name is? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I was reading the chat. My name is Stacy.
Of course it is.
Stacy AZ.
Stacy.
It's nice to meet
Stacy.
you.
Okay.
It's real nice to meet you too, Stacy. For my 2 nut and berry salad mixtures, her lizard and her fly thing, and the 5 rooms, how much is it going to be so I can go ahead and pay up front? Oh, and
It'll
the
be
candle.
a total of 1 gold. But you know, we are a little unique in our business strategy. We pay food by the hour, so I mean 1 gold for your party for now. But if you still keep wanting more, maybe at the 2nd hour it will be 2 gold. Think of it about 1 gold per hour of food.
Alright,
Wow,
understand.
we're running miles now? Gold per hour. My god.
Sure. I'm gonna pull out a gold and hand it to her. And be like, that's for the rooms too, right? Or is that just the food? Just the food.
Rooms are a little bit separate. It'll be only about 3 silver per night.
And all the funds you say go to funding your.
Per room. No, all the funds for the food go towards the town's relationship with surrounding kingdoms, like trade and whatnot, because it's really difficult.
Right, so can I just. How much for that candle that I wanted?
Any candle is a silver.
Right. So, she's gonna pull out her coin purse, and she's just gonna hand her 5 gold.
All right.
How many
Oh.
coppers is a silver?
Yeah, this will cover everything. Thank you so
don't
much for your
have that.
contribution.
Yeah, of course, you guys you need it for your support.
Right.
She's gonna wait for the salads and the candle.
Yeah, all the food comes out to you. You get kind of used to the smells, and then another smell is brought out. It seems like there's just an endless supply of various different smells that this annoying small creature is bringing into your nose sphere.
I like it.
Experiences.
I kind of fit in here. Mona, we kind of fit in here. You've got the pastel blue, I've got the pastel pink.
Yeah,
Hey!
the Glydian's actually like a gold and auburn, like gold on one side on her stomach, and then like an auburn red on her back.
Well, I'm gonna grab the food real quick and be like, thank you, Stacey. I'll come back later to figure out where our rooms are. And I'm gonna walk off. And I'm gonna
No
head
problem. Enjoy your day.
straight. You too. Walk. Breathe in some fresh air for a second, like.
Oh, it's so wonderful to actually be in normal air.
Alright. I'm gonna rush back to go where Casey is and just pop up in front and be like, Casey.
Yeah, we weren't talking about you, huh?
I'll ask if you would. Guys.
Yeah.
She's giving you both like a squint.
We
Just-
were talking about stories. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the time you killed that goblin bandit leader? Yeah, that's what we're talking
Oh
about.
yeah. Well, if you wanted to tell him a good story, you can tell him about how I slit Alvin's throat out. Anyway.
Yeah, we went through that one the first time.
Oh
That was the
yeah,
first
the spirit of Alvin wasn't necessarily happy about that, but it was cool.
Well, good. I hope he's pissed off in hell, whatever the fuck he is. Now, Casey.
Yeah. Ow. A little easy down there, little person. Oh, what's up?
I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna hand him the berry and nut salad she bought for him.
Oh, you're the best, Wisp.
Yeah,
No.
you're getting medical treatment.
Could you go ask them a question for me?
Yeah, what's up?
Do they serve dinosaur here?
Yeah, they have some kind of she's trying to say the dinosaur name.
Parasaurolophus.
Yeah, they've got dinosaur legs.
Good. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little pity and I want to bite them. The irony isn't lost on me, but I still think that's what I want.
Yeah, she'll run out real quick.
I mean, it would be better to heat them up. That way you get
God.
sustenance from the food.
Well, they're cooking it for me. You're just.
Yeah. She's
Oh.
gonna go get him some.
All right.
Back for
So,
some
yeah.
of the legs.
It's still covered under your hour of food.
Thank you. She's gonna run back up. She's getting her workout.
There she goes. Back in and out.
I think I could outrun her. Don't you
You
think?
didn't
Oh,
to run
I
her.
like racing. Do you want to race?
Sure. Where are we going?
Oh,
I'm
I
over
know.
here.
Oh, yeah, we can go. Let's see. How fast? Where to? Where?
Oh wait, no, you're gonna smoke me. This is a trick question.
No. How far do you want to go?
How far are you willing to go?
I can go far. I can go real far.
Yeah.
Especially right now because it's really fucking boring in here. So I don't really like sitting here too much.
Have I taken a short rest? Is this classified as a short rest?
Yes, this classifies as a
Okay,
short
cool. Sick. Okay.
What about we do a ring all around? And if we can get here before
I was just, I maybe was thinking maybe we could go like a short burst sprint run.
Yeah!
Sprint, like a sprint, maybe like 60 feet.
Yeah, where?
All right, yeah, just like meet me outside. We'll do a short burst 60 feet.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, cool.
You stay. No biting fingers. I've told you before. We don't have insurance. We can't cover that.
I don't have insurance.
And I'll hand me on the head. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You'll be good. Just don't touch him. And I'll
So on the map, each of these squares is about 10 feet.
All right. Okay.
Just for reference, you guys don't have to actually like move your tokens for this race.
We have to.
It's gonna be one turn. You don't. If you do initiative like this, then it wouldn't really work for a race if it's only 60 feet.
We're doing just a random impromptu foot race. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
guess.
my full
Okay.
plan for this race, full disclosure, is me casting Misty Step twice.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Because I don't even have any chance to outrun this girl.
So the
Jesus,
thing
oh
with
God.
casting Misty Step twice is that it takes a
Two
full
separate
6 seconds.
turns.
Well, it takes 2 separate turns.
And I'm running.
So you're gonna cast Misty Step then run, or run then cast Misty Step, right?
I'm gonna dash because it's a bonus action. I'm gonna run and dash and then cast Misty Step. And then my next turn, I'll do the same thing.
It's not gonna matter because she's faster than you. So you're
So
It's still gonna smoke me.
Vivian, what is your max speed? The dash, double dash, rage, move.
My max speed with all of that would be 120 something feet.
120 something. What's your normal speed?
Right now, I'm sitting at. That is the wrong one. 55.
You're sitting at 55. Dashing doubles that to 110, right?
Uh-huh.
Double dashing multiplies our. Let me make sure. Double dashing 5e. You can dash as a main action. You could dash as a bonus action. Let's see. Jeremy Crawford. Does it quadruple your speed? It gives you extra movement equal to your speed. So... Oh man, dash. Okay, so it's 3 times, not 4 times. So meaning you get your 165. That is your full movement whenever you double dash.
Oh.
So in 6 seconds, you move 165 speed.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
The only thing I'm trying to figure out is whether or not within 3 seconds you get the full distance. And if it's a 60 feet, if it's 165 halved, that's more than 60. So, Mona, you're going to have to run 30 feet and then blink for the 60.
Mm-hmm.
Super fast. So it'll take you 3 seconds to move the 30 because you're dashing.
Mm-hmm.
And then another 3 seconds to get to the 60. But Vivian is already past the 60 by 3 seconds. She's
God
at 8.
damn.
So how this is going to work is I'm going to give you a chance, but you're going to have to beat her initiative roll by at least a 4. So I need you guys to have contesting initiative rolls.
Okay. Give me a 5.
Ooh.
I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, so
You
even
take
with
a
your
step
foolproof
out.
plan of sprinting, jumping, and then blinking, Vivian just she rears back. And actually, Vivian, if you would like to describe how this looks.
Yeah. She'll kind of get into like, she'll like jump and she's getting herself warmed up. She's like, this is going to be fun! I love running. And she's gonna.
I love running.
She'll get into to the running position and then bloop, bloop, her 2 bunny ears come out and she'll jump, she'll sprint and then kind of like jump and leap and then sprint again. But she'll
Do you know
probably make it a
how,
little too far. She'll
do you
probably
know-
hit, let's see, it's 10 feet per cube.
Let's see, 10. So this is, you're moving 10 feet, you're moving 20 feet.
However you
So
mean, this
starting
way?
from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, unless you want to move this way.
Mhm.
So if you're starting from your bunny, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, so let's see. About here is where your full speed gets you in 6 seconds.
Damn.
Okay, I'll have her run and then she'll probably even like she has too much speed, so she'll probably have to jump onto this rooftop and probably like crash into it.
Make a dex.
Do you know Do you know Boku no Hero Academia? Do you know whenever Deku goes through and he like does the
With the
full cowling
electricity?
and he speeds up like with electricity and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely
That's-
something similar. If I'm allowed to flavor it like that, some like pink sparks coming off of her.
Sure, absolutely.
Nice, pink and sparkles and maybe rainbows. Dex save 8.
You crash into the building in front of you, just boom, and you go because you were trying to jump over it, and so you go flying another 5 feet, landing in front of the building on the other side. You've damaged the roof a little bit, and also you take a d6 of damage. 2 bludgeoning damage as you smacked into the hut on the other side, landing.
Was that our building, Madison?
The building right here.
That's
No,
our.
the inn is actually over here. It's this larger
Okay.
building.
Okie dokes.
The building hurt me, but not the dinosaurs. Damn it!
First damage that you take as Vivian is damage smashing into a house.
Oh, she's just gonna lay there.
I'm gonna eventually catch up to her and be like, "Whoa, you okay there, girl?"
Yeah, Mona, from your perspective, you ran like 10 feet and then she's already at like the 60, almost at the 60. And you're like, oh fuck! You blink, you get another like 20 feet behind her, and then she's already passed. She's already gone. You see her jump over, or at least attempt to, smack her legs into the house in front of her, and then somersault into the distance.
Oh no! She's gone! Tink! You know, like Team Rocket going off into
Oh my god.
No!
That's what you see. You don't see her because the house is blocking her. You don't know if there's a road on the other side, if there's a bridge on the other side.
She
You
might
saw
just be
her
dead.
home.
You might just be dead. It was fun. Hey, babe. Just start randomly calling for her.
I'm it's only 2 damage, so I can get right back on my feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. Did I hurt something?
And did you break anything?
Nah.
That's all good.
Yeah, I made it pretty far. I think I put a little too much into that. I have a lot of energy.
You know, I don't blame you. It's the competitive spirit. I would have done the same to you if I had your speed, which I don't. So,
I think you won though.
oh, sis.
Running, and
Sis. Look where I am. Look where you are. You physically projected yourself like across the freaking town.
I'll jump back over and look over and what
As you're
damage?
jumping, as you jump back on top of the house, there's a sizable hole in the roof where you're
Oh.
like smacked into it.
It's like a little snow angel type. Like,
like a cartoon. Just went through it.
it's exactly like the shape of you.
Oh,
With the hat and all, like the pointy
Yeah.
hat.
like
I'll grab some leaves, like a branch, and like push it over.
Yeah.
As you're as you're trying to makeshift repair the roof, a small Glydian comes out of the door and is like,
no, it's okay. What were you thinking?
No, comprende. I do not speak the language of this land. This is not my fault.
No, a meteor came from the sky.
Exactly.
And it out of the way.
You didn't see it? It was giant.
You trying to deceive them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check.
With advantage?
No, not
I mean,
I'm
she
helping
lied
her.
first. Hey, she lied first, so she should make the roll because I know
The
she got fired
situation and the lie that you gave cancels out any advantage you would get.
first. Do you want to roll for it, Mona? Can she roll?
I got
No.
pretty high deception.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
roll
if,
for
if
it.
Mona's making for it, then it's a little different situation. She can, yeah, she can roll. Oh, okay.
This is so
Yeah, that makes
sad. I
sense.
almost rolled a 10 though with a nat 1.
Shit, damn.
Fuck me, man.
Get off my roof!
I'm not on your roof. I have no idea what you're talking about. You do not remember the last 5 minutes of this situation. I grab Vivian and I run.
Yep, I'll follow after. Are they still? If we run back into the inn, are they? Is there anyone out there? Are we good? We had a
Are we
race
in
and all that.
pursuit? If we're in pursuit, I will urge her to blow the whistle.
There's not a person in pursuit, but as you were running away and you looked back, you could see them like, and they're like throwing different things onto the platform that their house is on.
Oh no, they're so bad! It's fine. We take life one day at a time. We'll deal with it in 5 minutes from now. Anyways.
The repercussions of our actions can only get us if we worry about that, or if we can run really fast from it. So
Exactly.
it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, what matters is we beat them. So they're not here yet, and we're here. So
Exactly.
Right? Whisper and the rest aren't in the little living room area, right?
Whisper and the rest are in the living room area, I thought. Or where'd you guys? Where were you guys during this? Were you just
We're
watching
still-
outside, or?
You never told me I was healed. I asked you.
Yeah,
I'm
we're still
okay.
just waiting
It's
for
been
the
about
doctor
an
to
hour.
be.
Like you guys ate food and you browsed smells, so it's been about an hour. You're probably treated, and you can join your team.
Well, we were just having like talk. We're probably just sitting at a table right now, and then we hear screaming.
Yeah. You heard a crash and then screaming. Actually,
Judas, wait one sec. I think. What's going on? Mona, what'd you do?
Do not ask what I did, but what you can do for your people.
She's got the point. You have to start wondering about the bigger picture.
Exactly.
know,
How does
Casey.
this impact the environment
Yeah,
and
Wisp.
people?
Let's just
Exactly.
go the direction they ran off. We can figure it out.
I got her wrist.
Like none of us
no.
stay
Yeah,
here.
what's the rush? Are we? Yeah, isn't Casey has to rest his leg? I mean, like, everything is awful.
You stay here and watch them. Make sure they don't run off. I'm gonna go see what's going on.
All right.
Casey, as you walk out the door and walk along the path that they ran on, and you can easily tell the path that they ran on because every once in a while there's like a depression in the bridge where a foot pounded against it.
Oh my gosh.
And you look up in front of you. There's this little old Glydian man, just like on his knees in front of his house, crying.
So, so what exactly is wrong with the house? Can you, like, what happened?
There is a Vivian-sized and shaped hole in his roof.
What's the roof made out of?
The roof is made out of like it looks like thatch, but on a closer inspection, it looks like dried hemapine leaves and branches woven together intricately.
Excuse me, sir.
What do you want?
I'm guessing my friends were kind of the cause for that. Is there any way I can help you fix this now? Is there any way we can just
Kind of like sniffles, clears his eye a little bit. Maybe.
I'm pretty tall. I can hold you up if you need to have someone get you up there, or I can lift something for you. I'll fix it for him.
I can't fix my own home.
I'm gonna kind of like lean up against something. Who do we need to go talk to? Because I'll go with you. And we'll get this figured and settled out.
I can pay someone if you give me 5 gold.
Let's see. So I'm gonna like reach in my bag and pull out. Here you go. And here's 10 gold just in case it happens again.
Just in case it happens again.
Thanks. Tell
now,
your friends. Please be careful.
I will. Do you need my help or everything be settled? I'd rather just kind of, in case it rains out.
It's okay. You've already done enough.
I understand. Okay, Judas, we are going. Have a good day, sir.
Casey.
No question.
Okay. Casey.
Yes. Now ask your question.
Okay, I thought you said Whisper hates giving money.
And that's why we're not going to tell her. You kind of.
Oh.
You feel. But you see, money is only a tool, Judas. But Whisper thinks of it differently. So until I have to tell her that, she's not going to know that. Because I like my life, and I'm afraid what she'll do to it if she figures that out.
Judas gets flashbacks from the camp and this demon suddenly appearing next to him. Then he gets flashbacks from someone who just kicked the lid off a barrel and stared at him angrily.
Okay.
So
I agree.
If we ever give away money, we never tell Whisper. And if she figures it out, do the best you can.
Hide the information from Pretty Lady. Got it.
It's very. Now, what happened was we went and talked to him. We got it all settled out. No money was given. There was no transaction. Peace.
Right.
Awesome. And when you said the other one, teeing yourself, don't think you're amazing. You need to really focus and see what you are for yourself. You stopped 2 dinosaurs in their track and you saved me. That's pretty heroic by my standards. I'm putting my arm around his shoulders, like, come on. I don't know if you're still hungry, but or something. I need to go sit down. My leg's starting to hurt again.
Okay.
And he's gonna go through, and you get that feeling of continuing the story as we walk along.
It's going to be a common thing. It feels nice.
He just guides you passively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. I got to get used to it, I guess.
Well, when a dinosaur bit your leg, it kind of calls for it.
Yeah, it's alright. It's just a good story now. You feel me? But anyway,
Yeah.
Mona.
I'm in the middle of gambling with Viv, if she'll allow me to.
So I
Oh
don't.
yeah, I'll gamble.
Yeah, Casey?
You want these? Like,
Is this dinosaur teeth?
oh yeah, full dinosaur teeth.
Oh, fucking yeah, dude!
You reach for them, I pull them away. Fight me. Don't you want them, Mona?
Yeah?
Here, take them.
I reach for them.
Hold on. I put it up higher above her head. Just take it, Mona. What are you doing?
Oh!
And then I'm gonna sit it down right in front of her. Stop causing trouble and like tip her hat down.
Ah! I'm gonna get you one of these days. It's only because it's so goddamn tall. I snatched them. Thank you for the teeth.
Uh-huh. Now, Viv.
She's whistling,
Mhm.
looking away.
There was a strange U-size hole in a roof.
No, it wasn't me. And
I just think it was weird about you. Wouldn't do that. You're a good girl, like you said. So I just keep on the lookout and be mindful of the person causing U-sized holes in buildings. Okay.
Yeah, if I see them, I'll bonk them real hard, and I'll be like, "The big man said don't do trouble," and they'll be like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to her. Yeah, do it exactly like this. I'll take my fist and bonk on the head exactly like that.
She'll rub her head. She like, I haven't gotten scolded in such a long time.
It's alright. Okay.
I thought the hammy trick would really work.
I thought it'd work, to be honest.
I
I,
mean-
had no idea he was gonna see right past that.
Yeah,
If you're going to be trying tricks, let's do it in the open area next time and not, 120 feet above ground where you could have fallen,
No, it's okay. Well, you see what happened is if it was me, but I think this person who did that accident, I think they might have gone a little too fast. And
Maybe.
maybe, hypothetically
Yeah.
speaking.
Like if
I
I
mean-
were in their shoes, you know, like that's totally understandable.
In technicality, if you didn't want it to be traced back to you, you could have just broken the area around the hole, so no one would know. Huh? I thought
No, we don't give them ideas. Okay.
Oh,
Even though it obviously was not her.
I'm already on my way, sis.
She has no use for that. So let's not give her. Let's not give the person that could be listening ideas. Okay.
I'm not listening.
That's good.
I thought we were trying to have her act smarter about it.
Also, are we supposed to be like continuing some story? Should I be progressing the plot? Fully fourth wall break.
Should you be doing what with the plot?
Progressing.
Should we be progressing the plot?
That's the thing, is that this session, I don't care how far or how not far you guys get, but there's stuff that you can do. It's probably about 6 p.m. now, as the sun's starting to go down. You can stick in the inn if you'd like. You can explore around. As nightfall comes along, the blue lights get a little bit brighter, and things are still active at night here in Ililua.
What's the most active area? Because I've been here before. Where's the most fun area?
So the most fun area, probably like every once in a while you'll see individual houses. It doesn't seem like there's like a super big gathering area, but individuals' houses there are. Seems like maybe parties going on. You can see like music happening.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Parties.
No, Viv,
That place where
we're not invited.
That place where you had seen the trees curled up into itself and there was still smoke coming out from there, it's lit up a little bit more than the rest of the houses.
Viv, can I come? Can I come?
Yeah. Well, big guy, you seem like
I'm going to grab them both by the scruff of next. Where do you think you're going?
Joke's on you, I don't have a scruff of my neck, I just have a hat.
I'll grab you by the brim of your hat and pull you.
No! My one weakness.
Where do you guys think you're going?
To bed, duh. Like, don't you see me walk into bed right now?
Since when do you like sleeping outside?
I've developed, since meeting Viv, she's introduced to me a lot of new squirrel techniques. I want to practice right now if we're in that direction.
You two can go have fun, but no more breaking anything. Okay?
what? The big guy doesn't want to come? You don't have any sense of party in you?
Oh, Wiz, I'm sure you would like it.
She looks so put out.
Yeah, you just think of
God,
all of
I'm
the vulnerable squirrel people that will be able to be pickpocketed.
I'm not gonna pickpocket a tiny little person.
Just because
What
they're
do
small.
What do you do? Oh, never mind.
We'll go with them. We'll just go hang out, me and you. And you if you want to. We'll chill out.
I'm tapped, guys. You gotta understand that battle was a little rough on some of us.
Have I had another short rest? Just that race.
Probably not.
Goddamn. Mona, rest faster.
Well,
My advice is that you try to loosen up a little. If you're gonna go save your friends tomorrow, you might die. He's really big. Like, really, 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 really.
it was more so you broke some man's house. You gotta just go, and I'm just going
got
to.
repaired, everything's fine.
You never know. The roof might have already been weak, and I just saved a man's life by finding that weakness and taking it. He could have been under that spot, and the roof just.
I'm going to just let him go. I'm following you, but don't make me run. Bandages are still set. I'd rather not tear them.
All right. And
All right, so you guys are looking for that party?
Yeah,
Sure.
unicycle out and looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys take a moment outside to see where all the Glydians are gathering, and someone make a perception check.
I'll do it. I'm the perceptive one in the group now.
Hold on, you're getting
Oh,
guided.
that hurts me.
As soon as you said you were tired, Judas started to passively guide you so that you'd feel a bit better about walking.
Thank you. And yes, Casey, always. Put her on your shoulder so she can see better.
All right, guidance
Judas's
advantage. I
earrings
guess.
glow.
Woo! Okay, so 23.
23 plus a d4, so
26.
26. Yeah, with the 26, the reason that I made you roll is because as it's getting dark, there are the blue lights, but between the trees, there's no light whatsoever. And oftentimes, you'll see the Glydians don't even use the bridges, the rope bridges. They just and then glide between the trees. So it seems like underneath all of these little huts, there's like a little rope right underneath, just long enough so that the Glydians have a nice place to grab on and then get into their own houses. But you do see that a lot of the Glydians are starting to gather around that council house up top.
Oh.
Having council meeting, being
Well,
productive squirrel people.
I'm going to push.
Maybe not, because as you move closer, there's a
Oh my god.
I'm going to take Viv and all that so I can kind of push him forward. You're leading the way. Go on.
It seems like in different other huts there are smaller parties too, like a all with like different music coming from each of them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Take your pick, Viv. I'm following you.
Big party! And I'll start unicycling that way.
I will follow her to the ends of the earth.
Unicycle.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys head up to the council house, and at the very top of this canopy, there is a bunch of little Glydians like standing outside, like tapping their feet and like bopping their head, like. But all this beating is actually from like drums. It gets very, very college party-esque as you approach the council house, and there's where someone gets thrown out the door, like, ah! And- Can I get some party music?
Some party music?
music.
Play Party Rock Anthem.
No.
Party rock anthem.
Alexa.
Alexa, play some party rock anthem, please.
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
This music right now doesn't really fit the situation you guys are going to.
Oh yeah,
It's a serene party.
It's a serene party.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's wonderful. Yeah, and like the blue light coming from the inside of the council house is like extraordinarily bright, and it flashes. You don't know how it's doing it. You don't know what's going on, but there seems to be like kind of a party happening.
Look at this! They're amazing. This is what they love it here. And she'll look at the others. She's like, you guys look like you need to de-stress, especially you. And I'll point at Whisper. You seem a little tight, like like stick in the butt tight. Stick in the butt. Oh my god. But you also look like you can cause some chaos. Come on.
Come on, Wes.
She's
Come
up on
on.
Casey's shoulders.
Come on.
Come on.
You want to go
I feel
with?
like I'm being goaded into being an 18-year-old.
Well, I mean, you're not the only one
I can
invited.
hang out with you if you want to go have fun.
What? You both are not coming?
I'm good at cleaning up trouble. I'm not good at causing.
No, you look like you can party.
And she'll unicycle behind him and start pushing it.
When was the last time for a party, Casey?
Okay, I'm.
The music starts to pick up for you.
About
The whole tree starts to kind of like shake.
like probably about
The
3
leaves
years-
are like.
How long?
about 3 years ago.
What?
You, okay, you're at me for a party right now. Right now,
You think
sir.
that's crazy, right? I've never been to a party.
Okay, how old are you guys? Like,
23.
you're 23? And you? I'll look at Whisper.
Just turned 20.
You're 20. You're 23. How old are you, babyface? And I'll point at little Bard.
I'm 25.
What? Well, I may not be smart, but I really wasn't gonna guess that old. When's the last time you partied?
Me? Oh. See, sometimes I don't go to the party, sometimes the party follows me. But it's been a little while, not since I entered this group. We're usually out doing like stuff that's productive and not, partying. So I'm all good to go.
Come on, you all need to let loose. God. It's like you guys are all just a bunch of old people. Like, oh, let's go take on the quest and let's go crocheting. Like, what?
Finally, making sense to me.
They're acting like they're like ancient wise men. Like,
Yeah, like they got places to be. They ain't got time to be a little chaotic.
My 18 wisdom is like.
Even if you're
My 10 wisdom is like.
Judas's Wanti background is like,
There's these two insane women.
It's really weird, Judas, because like you guys are kind of like on the outer platforms around the council house, and you're on the same level, so you can really feel that music. But Judas, you're wondering, why is everyone tapping their feet? Why? What? You just completely don't have that sense of rhythm. You don't understand.
he just doesn't. This isn't a party to him. A party to him is a lot different for the Wanti. They're not as, let's just say festive.
Hey, Madison, real quick.
Yeah.
Did I get any HP back, or am I just like...
Yeah. So I would say, go ahead and roll half of your hit dice without actually using them.
Okay.
Because you were treated for like an hour.
3d10.
Yeah, roll 3d10. 25.
25.
So that's a really good roll, by the way.
I doubled my health.
That's how much HP you get back.
Yep. Sick, thank you.
Sick, Slick.
What do you think, Liz? We do only live once, and it has been a while. Just don't let me drink too much, okay?
Yeah, I remember.
I'd rather not make a fool of myself.
Yeah, you know what, sure, they're not gonna let us not go.
Yeah, you know I can't say no to Mono.
Oh, I can. I'm
Uh,
not leaving you by yourself.
yeah, I'd prefer if you didn't. Judas, Viv, I think Judas really needs a pick me up when it comes to this, which is code for I'm throwing Judas under the bus, pushing him forward.
What? No.
I
Casey,
grabbed Judas'
I
hands
don't
and I
want
give him
the
an impromptu
political
spin.
intrigue involved in parties. I don't like it.
You don't like parties?
You've never given one a solid try. I'm sure you like it.
Besides,
Parties are where the nobles start talking with intricate details, and like one slip up, I'm thrown in jail again. Okay, I don't.
Okay,
Don't like
first of all,
this.
Judas, out of all of us, Viv and I are the first to be thrown in jail. You ain't gonna be the first to be thrown in jail, so don't worry about that, hun. But the rest of them have a great time. We know a good time.
Yeah, besides, they're like 3 feet. They're not gonna be able to grab you.
Yeah.
3 feet stacked up, though.
Oh, God.
Needless
Yeah,
to
I'm
say,
gonna-
the music is different. I don't know it.
Well, it's different. Nothing bad, but different.
Yeah, exactly. Change is good.
It's time for a new story. Come on, Judas.
Yeah! You like that
Casey!
stories?
So you guys, you head into the council now, carrying Judas along with you. The walkway up is kind of like littered with different Glydians that are literally passed out laying in leaves. Some of them still have like, it looks like massive acorns the size of bowls. Some of them still filled with this shiny red liquid.
Wine?
Looks like wine.
Wine.
Can I, the nearest one, can I ask them nicely if I can have their cup?
The nearest one, you walk over, they're passed out. But their cup is there.
I'll take their cup. And I'll
Can you
walk up to
take?
Judas.
I want a cup too.
Oh yeah. If there's 2 passed out ones, can I take 2 cups?
Well, it's not really a cup; it's like a bowl.
A bowl.
But yeah,
Bowl.
you take one of the bowls. There's only one bowl. It's one passed out Glydian, poor little guy.
It's solo candy corn.
You take your bowl, you take a sip, and wow, that's sweet. It tastes like what's it called whenever you put vodka and Red Bull together?
Ugh.
I don't know.
Radioactive.
It's quite a powerful drink. And you take a sip and you're like, whoa, things are gonna get crazy if people drink this.
Oh yeah, I'll walk over to Judas, who is the most like,
He like, here you go. I got you something.
I don't
for
want to
you.
drink what you give me, pink crazy lady.
Why? It's nothing
I
bad.
don't trust you.
I might be with Judas on this one. I'll drink, but I know that drinking in the past has made me really sad drunk. So like, if he doesn't want to drink, then that's fine.
Take a sip. Pass it around.
Yeah, I mean, like, try it. Maybe you'll like it.
look, I'll take another sip.
See? I'm fine. I'm not gonna try to poison you. I need you all alive to help me, so I'm gonna kill you now.
Judas,
Come on!
eyeing,
Where's your sense of adventure?
eyeing her
Aren't you?
carefully,
You
will
you
slowly
like to talk
take the
about
bowl.
stories. There you go. A new
Slowly,
chapter,
as he's
huh?
eyeing her to see if anything's changing, if she's trying to poison him.
No, she's
he's
just
gonna
sparkly
take a
eyed
sip.
watching him.
He takes
You're
a
not
sip. What does
dead
it
yet.
taste
What a
like?
surprise!
Yeah, it tastes like that vodka and Red Bull. It is. It's not the best taste, and there is kind of like a nutty aftertaste to it. Like there's been hazelnut sprinkled in, but the hazelnut doesn't really like mix well with it. It's but once you drink it, it's like wow, you feel like you could do a backflip, but also, holy cow, the hairs on the back of your neck are. Wait, oh yeah, you do. You have hairs on the back of your neck. You might be wanty, but you're not hairless. Yeah, the hairs on the back of your neck slowly start to stand up as you feel like that one little gulp that got you a little buzzed, or you're going to be buzzed at least.
Huh? Huh?
She's like right in his face.
It is
Well?
not the best alcohol.
But
Yeah, you're drinking it.
He hands it over to Mona as we're continuing this, apparently.
Yeah, this is not like gourmet. It's crunk juice.
Are there people dancing, or is it only?
You don't know. You're not inside yet.
Hey, let's go outside. I don't want to wait out here anymore. Let's go outside.
All right. So you kind of the doors are already open, and there's like at the front there's this really big fat Glydian. He's like 4 feet tall, and he's like,
What do you want?
In.
looks at you all.
Can you party?
Yeah. I'm blue. Do you think that I can party?
oh, she's blue with a
Yeah.
party machine.
Yeah.
And I'll like
You
throw
like
some.
you look like you can party.
He lets Vivian in.
Wait, they're my friends. I can party too. Look. Dance.
I don't know. I do
Make a
something.
performance.
Can I dance around them? Just like
What do I
hype them
have?
up.
Yeah, sure.
Do I have to roll anything for that to hype them up and dance around them? And
Make a
throw glitter?
persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little buff to any performance check that you make.
Oh god.
So, I'll
Can
make
I
the
do a little
DC
twirl and then bop the end of his nose and cast light on the end of his nose a little bit?
Yes, absolutely.
Who did you do
Right,
that
you
to?
have to make like a
Yeah,
performance check.
performance check. Yeah, for your spin, hop, and bop.
Spin,
Cool.
hop,
Who
and
did you
bop.
do that to?
The
Little
bouncer.
Guy.
Oh my gosh.
You don't look like you can party. Come inside.
All right. I'm not a cruel DM, so.
I rolled so
hey,
shit this session.
Hey, Bard, you know what you can do?
I know, but are you gonna convince Judas to do that?
I mean, she's like, please, we all
Up to it. I would assume that that Judas would have seen this kind of like group buffing of Mona. It's up to him whether he does it, but he's aware that this is what's happening.
So in his head, he calls out,
Does anyone know how to dance?
and the spirit that returns will be the one that does this performance check. Judas's eyes glow as his earrings glow, and he begins dancing in rhythm with this.
Okay, so you're having a spirit and Judas dance behind Mona as Mona's not really the best dancer. She's a little awkward. She kind of follows along with what Vivian's doing and kind of like it dips under at the beat, hops up, and then boops the nose of the bouncer, and the bouncer's vision is just encompassed by this wonderful deep blue glow as a spirit of a beautiful it looks like desert style belly dancer operates in front of him. And he's like,
Okay, you can party.
yeah! Starts dancing with the spirit, and you guys are allowed in.
Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe Mona's a bad dancer. Oh my god. I need to reroll a new character almost immediately.
As soon as Judas's eyes stop glowing and the ears stop glowing, the earrings stop glowing, he gets a red face and he just walks head down with Casey and Whisper over here.
He
I
gets
love
2
it.
thumbs up.
All right, so as you all enter through the double doors of the council room, I don't have a map for it because I can't find one that kind of works with the description I want to say. But you walk into a wide open circular building. That's kind of very different from what you would assume a council building would be. And you see why. All of the chairs, all of the desks, anything that would be used for official business has been shoved against the walls, and there is a completely like 40-50 foot circular ring. There's a ring around in the center, a massive 10-foot wide drum, and there's like 20 or 30 different Glydians just boom, 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 with another 20 or 30 Glydians that are actually hanging from the ceilings, swaying and dancing, hanging on with their back feet. The ground floor is a little bit less populated, mainly probably with only like 10 or 15 other Glydians dancing along with others. And on what looks like a platform in the middle set over the drum, there is this performance happening from what looks like a dinosaur. Very feathered, only about 3 feet tall.
Oh my god.
And it's making like calls and sounds that seem like a mixture between oddly mechanical music mixed with bird sounds. It accompanies the drums in a very unnatural way.
So
But
what
you
you're
can't
telling me
help
is
but
these
move
birds
with
are
it.
doing dubstep like what we're listening to now. They're literally just in the center of the room.
Yeah, it sounds like trap music.
Oh my god.
I can only imagine a bird singing this. It just raises its head with like the eyes just outward out of nowhere, and it's just like
Instead of like
exactly what I'm
the
thinking
human voice that you're hearing right now, it's like it's beautiful, but it's completely alien to you all.
imagine if
And
Luna
most of
had
you feel
been able
your
to
feet
study
just
this
start to
bird.
tap along.
Dubstep, buddy.
Oh my god.
Imagine if Luna had studied it.
Oh my god.
Capture a live spits and then you bring it back to Luna.
All right, what are you guys up to?
What do Casey and Whisper look like? What are they
Well,
doing?
in this deep,
I don't
like,
know about this party.
bright blue light that's flashing every once in a while, they look bluish.
I meant so much their expressions. How did they
Casey said
feel?
it was the straps of his like basket on his back, just kind of looking around like, looking like he is
Yeah.
like, I've never been here ever at this point ever in my life.
Wow, you really don't know how to party.
Not sober.
Not
Oh,
sober. Ah, big guy. And I'll run off and find another.
I can
bowl.
just pass her the
Oh.
bowl that I got.
Oh yeah.
Get away from that. Get to 2 gulps. You're so big. You're gonna need them.
Listen,
Yeah, I
don't-
mean, you're fucking 6'2", 6'8", 70-foot tall man.
I'll take it. I'll maybe in a minute.
Come
Alright, a minute
on.
is passed. Okay, now you'd have to take it.
Come on. I'm like nudging him.
Come on.
You know, you're like that kid in the colleges who parties too much and gets everyone in trouble.
Colleges?
What's a college?
It's a school.
Don't know.
Never heard her, never seen her, never been her.
Let's just don't let
Casey,
me.
don't feel pressured.
I'll take one. but
A
don't-
little
don't let me-
pressure, just a tiny bit.
Don't let me drink anymore, okay? There's a reason why.
Take
Yeah.
2 big sips for me, please. I'll be the bestest behavior ever. I promise.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
She's giving you the big eyes. she's like, please. Let's see. Persuasion.
22.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can. She is bubbly and sweet. She is like really putting the sugar on top of getting you guys into this party.
My DC was 10. You just rolled 22. I take 2 big gulps.
Judas's eyes widen.
Judas, this is uncharted territory for me. Officially from this point on.
You're
What about
telling
you,
me.
Miss Pinky?
I'll pass.
Oh, you're so sad and depressing.
Oh my god!
I put my arm over her shoulder. She's like, what do you like, huh? You don't like parties? Is there something wrong?
She's in my
Take a-
basket, so you're currently on my other shoulder. If you're
Oh yeah, I'll drop on
You're
you.
just speaking
Yeah,
into the basket.
Come on!
I'll start trying to pull her out.
I'm in my safe space.
I poked
do-
the basket a little bit.
Mona.
Can I do a
I
strength?
know
was
that's
not
your
doing
little
anything.
gremlin
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you're
Can
little
I-
gremlin thing
We
is.
should do some contesting strength to see if I can pull you out or not. Because I will eat you out of the basket.
She can just magically lock the basket and you'll
Yep.
defeat Casey in combat.
Doesn't matter if my hands are in there. You can't lock it if my hands are in the basket.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's no point in us rolling strength checks. I have a -2. But I'll do it if you want it.
Watch Whisper pull out.
Nat 20.
I mean, if you rolled it wouldn't matter. I'd be an 18.
Oh, she's got a -2 strength.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, that strength save is a little lower because it's just a strength ability check, is it not? I don't know.
So yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Whisper, you're gonna have a hard time staying inside that basket because this tiny little hand just whoop, yoinks you right out of it.
You look like you can dance.
And I'll just pull her into the dance floor and I will force her to dance with me.
Pull the -1 charisma out.
It's a little strange. It's like a ring of a dance floor, and it's not really like people are sticking in one spot. The Glydians are all moving in like a counterclockwise direction, and dancing and bopping their head, and it's like a tribal. It's very tribal-esque, the dance that they're dancing. Easy to remember, super easy movements, but whenever everyone does it in unison, it is just captivating.
Oh yeah, I'll join in
Judas
on that. And I'll
seeing
add my little twist.
seeing Whisper going through and being dragged against her will out there. His earrings glow a little bit.
Very head down, arms out, stomping to the music.
Casey's gonna like
Head
look
up.
down at the bowl in his hand and look up this side. And he's gonna drink the rest of it, Madison.
No, Casey.
Okay. You're just gonna give into it, right? You're not even gonna try to withstand it?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm gone.
Alright. So, Casey, you can consider yourself drunk. You have
Judas, what is happening?
disadvantage on
Judas,
ability
Judas,
checks
Judas, what is
and
happening?
saving throws until you sober up.
Until what happens,
But-
Madison? I'm sorry.
But you are until you sober up in probably about, I guess for your size, about an hour until you're sober. You have disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws. However, you are immune to fear, and yeah. Good luck.
Alright. He's gonna kind of sway. Like this is, you see this smile across Casey's face, and his whole demeanor change. He like straightens up.
Hey, Madison.
Scratches
Yeah.
his nose and walks out towards the dance floor.
Yes!
Just for future reference, does lesser restoration work on being drunk?
Yes.
Okay, good. Judas is gonna stick with him because he said he didn't want to get drunk, and then this big man is about to go ham. So I guess Judas, with Casey, will walk with him out to this dance
Everybody's
floor
leaving
because
me.
he wouldn't go out there alone here.
Is Mona just standing to the side?
I'm gonna follow Judas because he's leaving.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
Judas
one
is heading
saying-
to a dance floor, and as you guys are all getting closer and closer to that circling ring, and the music gets louder and louder, the circling gets faster and faster and faster and faster, and you kind of get swept up into it by this waving mob of little Glydians, and then, of course, there is, who is in there right now? Vivian? I think Vivian's dancing with him, right?
She in the mosh pit.
Yeah,
She's like in the center going hardcore with the mob.
Vivian, you see your new friends just like trying to hang around the outside of this mob.
So Casey's like, he's like marching in.
You did it now.
Judas is timidly following you because this is way out of his element, and he's not near drunk enough for this.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god, the alcohol is
gosh.
so disgusting for Mona personally.
Can I
Sounds
find
awful.
more? Can I find more drinks around?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Is Whisper gonna
There is
stay
no problem
towards-
finding drinks, as there is a Yamaya Chickadee walking around with kind of like a large platter that she's holding on her shoulders, kind of holding it up, and it's got like a dozen bowls of this stuff, and they're not little bowls; they're big bowls. And you see that the people aren't drinking from them individually; they'll drink, pass, drink, pass. So she kind of distributes them throughout the room, and it's just this communal party.
Oh yeah, I'll
That
wait
is a
for
bowl full of germs.
if
Oh,
there's
yeah.
someone passing a bowl. I'll
Yeah.
grab it. And be
There
like,
are multiple bowls being passed, and one heads your way, and you kind of like hop out of the mosh pit for a second, take a big gulp, and get right back into it. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Can I bring the drink with me back to Whisper because I kind of left her in the middle?
Oh, that's right. Hold
yeah,
on,
sure.
You pulled her with you, didn't you?
Sheer pink terror.
So make a Constitution saving throw and a Dex check to get this bowl there without spilling it.
22
And Dex check.
and Dex check.
12. You know what? I'll say you get it there. You spill a little bit on the ground, but it's not anything that this floor hasn't seen before. So it's not that big of a problem. Mona, coming up beside you, you can see this bobbing pink hat and giddiness, this just ball of energy being extra energized, headed your direction like a little torpedo.
Oh god. Oh my god, I feel threatened. Just heading towards my direction, not towards Whisper?
Oh, sorry, towards Whisper. I thought it was you. My bad.
Oh, Whisper's getting a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah, I'll hold up the bowl to Whisper. Whisper, come here.
No.
What is this?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I know. What about this? What do you like?
Peace and quiet and book.
Okay. Well, I can't give you that. Anything else? More malleable.
Malleable.
Mm-hmm. Not some weird concept like peace, happiness, stuff like that. No, no. Malleable.
Gold.
Gold. And I'll reach in my pocket, and I'll take out my last piece of gold. Here, if you drink and you have fun, you can have this piece of gold.
Alright, fine. Give me the damn bowl.
And I'll give her the gold.
She's so convinced with gold. I love it.
That's the only way you could have gotten her. I mean, she'll take a. Whisper's not against drinking. She'll take
She's like,
a go.
All right.
Yeah, she gonna drink.
She's gonna drink. Okay. How much are you going into this? Are you
She's
being conservative?
balls to the wall.
Also, let's make a Constitution saving throw.
You have guidance on that, by the way. It's still up.
If Casey's nearby or 10 feet, you got +5. That's up to Madison. I have no
And
idea.
we went in because Casey went ham
Casey's
and
in.
went just marching in.
Honestly, though, she's not trying to not get drunk is the thing.
Sure. So you could just drink it, kind of lean your head back for a second. That kind of like, the taste is horrible. But then you get that startling feeling of boom, 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 boom in your heart, like things just got. It's like a turbo boost,
Oh no.
but alcohol. You're like, fuck, I need to dance.
Oh boy, Whisper. Now she'll hand her the bowl back and be like, ugh. Nasty.
You ready to dance? Look,
Yeah,
big guy
sure.
over there. I think finished his bowl. And I'll look over at him.
Look over
Casey's
at
just,
Casey.
he's just with a bunch of the little dudes somewhere on his shoulders, and his antlers just dancing to the rhythm. Casey's falling up.
Casey, as you've been dancing with the rhythm, one or two different Glydians have noticed that there is a giant among them. So you feel a little bit of extra weight as you're dancing with this mosh pit, as one of the Glydians kind of climbs up your back. It's like, hey, is this okay?
Well, of course, he's like put on top of his head and the horns. He's just gonna keep going.
Judas has now backed away a couple feet. He's in the center of this area, but he is out of his element 100%.
I'm gonna. Can we see him? We can see him.
I want to take Judas to maybe a slightly more chill area.
I want to be
Casey
leading the
is
dance in the front.
wildin'.
Oh yeah, I want to be leading the people in the front.
Casey's
We're all going.
wildin'.
What
were you saying,
The people in the front?
Kylie?
Yeah, sure.
My own group of people, yeah.
Yeah, you have a small little brigade of tiny furry Glydians just boom, 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 dancing with Casey.
Yeah.
He's kind of leading them in this mosh.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever seen the video of like bar mitzvahs or Jewish bar mitzvahs?
Yeah,
The circles, the spinning circles. It's exactly like that, except tribal dancing and tiny little furry creatures.
What were you saying, Kylie?
Oh, well, if Mona pulls him away, then it doesn't work out.
Does Vivian keep Mona here?
Your friends. They don't know how to party, do they?
I don't know how to party, Vivian.
You're like, I mean, the big guy. I mean, he said he never partied, but he looks like he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Your other two friends, they seem like they kind of like to party, but they still seem scared. We should
Whisper's
find
gonna-
them.
Yeah, she's
Oh
gonna.
no.
We can see them over everyone. Everybody else is 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
She's just gonna walk over.
I'll follow.
Alrighty.
She's gonna think about it. Because now she's had too much to drink.
Any amount of this drink is too much to drink.
Yeah, and she took a chonker of a gulp. For all 5 foot of her.
You just only be slightly buzzed after a sip, yeah.
Casey is now juggling 3 of the guys.
Yes!
She's gonna be like, well,
Party king over there.
if I'm getting made to dance, then everybody else is getting made to dance. She's gonna grab Judas's hands.
Alright.
You're like, you're not gonna be left out either, Blue. And I'll
I've gained a nickname. This is really serious.
I'll pull her in along.
Pulling Judas.
Alrighty, here I go.
Alright.
Is there a roll
So-
for how good I can dance?
Yeah, you
I've
want to
already
make a
done that
performance
roll.
check and attempt to like not just ride the wave, but get in it, then make a performance check.
23. I want to dominate the dance floor. That's what I'm looking here for.
Alrighty. I will
Is
say this
Whisper going to
drunkenness
do
does
that?
not add disadvantage to performance checks, but all other checks have disadvantage.
Okay.
Judas?
Does who what?
I think Jensen said something. I heard whisper.
Okay, is Whisper going to go like hardcore 100% as she's pulled him into this dance floor?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
I
So
see.
the interior dance is this circular tribal dance with Casey kind of leading a charge. There's a nice blank spot in front of him where they've kind of made room for him to stomp hard.
Oh my god.
The drummers in the center have like kind of taken note of Casey's presence, and they've started to change the beat a little bit to like boom 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 as Casey's footsteps happen in twos. He's like stomp double stomp, stomp double stomp, stomp double stomp, stomp double stomp. It is captivating. And also, Casey, you've got multiple of these Glydians now like hanging on your every move. You've got two that are on your shoulders, one that's riding your horns. Your movements are maybe slowed, but you are too in it to care. The music has actually matched any movement you make, so you're leading the party.
Oh.
He's gonna make him just like more right towards the middle. He's just gonna be getting.
I've never partied before. Leading king of party.
As soon as
Casey,
he
how do
gets a
you
few
dance
drinks.
as the dance kind of evolves around your music? Your dance, your movement.
Yes, please. I need to know how Casey dances, please.
Oh my god.
Please.
Oh man, Ethan
Full on
doesn't know how to
Russian.
dance. Hold on.
That's
I'm
fine,
gonna
that's
tell me
perfect,
something in
'cause
session.
all I need is what movements you make. What do you center your dance around movement-wise?
Oh man.
Biggest character trait here. Drunk dancing Casey.
You guys know like what was it called? Do-si-do?
The do-si-do?
You know the do-si-do? Absolutely. Like kicking his feet up and like throwing his arms around. He's dancing.
The Russian,
The
know,
one where you do
It's
the
like a country thing, right? He's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
like the do-si-do where you grab someone and you kind of like spin it and hop and like boom, 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 like move your arms side to side.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Oh my
really like
gosh.
he's just like tapping with his feet. He does the whole like cool like you know what Bomb does in League? He like gets on the ground and like doing his hands and like doing the feet
Oh my
thing.
god.
He does that at one point.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness. Yeah, as Casey's leading this group, the lizard person in the center, the dinosaur person in the center, has also taken note, and the Glydians almost they can't lift you above them, but they are pulling you in the direction towards the drum, towards a platform that leads to the center of the drum, with the singer in the center.
I'm going. I'm just like going along the way, like smiling at people, shooting them winks, and just like smiling and like flexing, having a good old time. Just having them push me.
So the music kind of like dies down for a second, and it starts to get into like this progressive rising of intensity. And the Glydians, they bring you slowly towards the center, into that onto the platform where the singer is. The singer takes your hand, gives you a nice deep look in the eyes, almost sensual.
Oh.
The Glydians that were on top of you jump down and retreat back into the mob. And Casey, this lizard woman climbs on top of you, onto your horns, balances, and then kind of like gives you another look like, dance, fool!
I'm dancing.
Yeah, you go straight for that one person do-si-do. You are just like, you are spinning and stomping, and she's on top of you, like spinning with you, and singing the entire time. It is like a totem pole of rave.
Casey's gonna try and do it. If he sucks, he'll stop, but he's gonna try and sing.
Sure, make a performance check.
Guess what, Madison?
I'll give you advantage because you're so in it. Like I'll say she's giving you advantage.
You have a
Alrighty.
+5, my guy. Go ahead.
Performance.
Okay.
So yeah, a night.
You get.
Oh yeah, it's a 14. It's a 14.
Yeah.
So with a 14, yeah, you accompany her high shrill bird noises with this kind of low like, it's like very cow.
Just further hypes the
bass
party.
line. It is terrifyingly good. The Glydians don't often hear this kind of low noise, and they all kind of double take as you make it. But they get right into it. They're like, "Oh fuck yeah, this is great."
So, Judas sees this as he got pulled in here. He's gonna attempt something to help out Casey because he's a little worried. He's gonna minor illusion backing music to all of it with a wave of the hand.
Now, minor illusion centers on a point. So where does this
It's
come
coming from Casey.
from? Oh. So you are going to accompany Casey's voice with what sound?
Backing notes to all the music going on. Basically, like, you know how drums and bass sort of add to a song? He's doing that, but with like melodies and stuff like that.
Yeah, like little tiny melodies using like bells and
Before
tiny
he gets
strings and whistle sounds.
Before he gets forced into dancing with Whisper here, because he's in the middle of a dance floor, he's gonna help out Casey here.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, as this party continues on, and Casey is taking the life of it with him, it goes on like this for like a good 45 minutes before eventually starting to die down enough where many of the Glydians have gotten a little bit too crunk. Some of them have passed out and like they have to be removed so they don't get trampled. Some of you are also feeling the effects of that boost of energy starting to come down, and you can feel yourself crashing. And where the energetic effect of the drink had given you confident clarity, now that the energy has died down, you can really feel the not disillusioned, the disorientation of the liquid, of the alcohol. And it's a little bit hard to dance at this point because you are all so intoxicated.
Should we all roll performance checks
Yeah,
at
I would have
disadvantage?
I would have had Vi drink another whole thing if I could.
Oh yeah, if you're keeping on drinking, then the energy doesn't stop.
Oh, previously. It would have been like
I
Oh,
don't know if
heard
someone was
that.
passing around, but if they were passing around, there was no one to stop Casey. He would have drunk more.
Okay,
hell.
cool. So
Do I
if you
roll for-
choose to keep on drinking, I will say after the first hour, you will, at the end of this, whenever you stop drinking and the effects wear off, you will gain 1 point of exhaustion, but that point of exhaustion will go away with a long rest.
Gotcha. It was like, it's just Casey's dancing hard. Everyone's like passed out on the floor, but Casey's like,
Yeah, sure. You are, Vivian, you are able to stay in it. I mean, as you've always been able to. with parties.
alright, do I have to roll one too, Madison?
Yeah, probably. If you're drinking again, but you're already gone. Might as well not.
Love a drinking contest another day.
The party continues on. It has dips and rises in intensity, but Judas, as the day gets deeper into night, and the party is continuing, and you have been like enjoying yourself watching these people. Maybe the dancing doesn't remind you of a whole lot in the Empire, other than maybe
He
marching
only knows,
performances.
he only
by
knows
the
stories of
army.
it from the spirits.
Right, and
He doesn't
also,
really know much of this.
You've seen like royal guards do marching, and so this rhythmic stomping, you can follow it. It's just doesn't mean a whole lot to you. It doesn't. You don't feel it in your heart per se. You actually get startled one moment, as from the sidelines you take a second to take a breather from dancing, and you hear a voice. You don't know where from. and it says, "Well, hello there, Wantir.
His eyes
Have
widen.
Are you enjoying yourself?"
He is. Is this okay? Is this like the spirit voices that he hears, or is this like
No, it is an
placeable within the
active
room?
voice inside your head. The spirits that you hear, they have this uh, distant feeling, like they're not full voices, like they're almost wind. It is a clear, invasive feeling in your mind.
He stops dancing with Whisper as he wide-eyed looks around here. It's if he could get paler, he'd be paler.
I mean, she's gonna, if it's noticeable, she's gonna look and be like, Judas, you alright? She's dancing too much.
I heard the voice.
Gonna stop dancing. She was still kind of a little bit grooving, you know. And kind of be like, what kind of a voice?
Menacing.
Can she make a perception check around the room, see if anybody seems a little weird?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check.
I didn't ever use my roll, so I still have your guidance, technically.
He guides you. Anyways, he just guides you.
Okay, sure.
His earrings glow.
16. You look around the room, you get a good look at everyone around you. If they're not dancing on the ceiling or moshing, they're either drinking or passed out. Then there's, of course, Yamaya still trying to stay safe, bobbing and weaving through the mosh crowd. But other than that, doesn't look like there's any other group than you all.
She still got a hold of his hands, because that's how you dance with someone. She's gonna start pulling him out of the house.
Of the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So you kind of like exit the house a little bit, and behind you there's another Glydian, like kind of swaying. He gets one foot out the door and then boom, falls on his face. Just passes out right in front of you.
Poor sod. Anyway.
Judas, that voice reaches you once again. Do you feel the music like the warm bloods do?
Judas is. That's just digging at a new insecurity for the fact that this is the first party he's ever been here. And he's like 100% out of place, so he's wildly looking around, or at least wide-eyed.
Whisper.
Yeah.
Make one more perception check while you're outside.
Okay. I can guide myself this time. Pop.
There you go.
She's trying to help out her buddy. Where's my perception? 23.
23
plus
plus
4.
guidance.
25.
25. All right, yeah. Looking around, you don't see any like figures anywhere. The landscape's a little bit like funky, and in the night, yeah, you have dark vision, but there doesn't seem to be any humanoid figures around you. Like some of the trees look weird, and one of the trees in particular is shaped real funny. But you don't see any, at least, humanoid figures.
She's gonna walk up to that real funny looking tree.
Well, it's hard to walk up to it. You can walk up to the platform that's nearest to you, that points out to it. It's probably like way out here, like just past where these are, kind of on top of the canopy. The canopy looks a little bit less irregular than the other canopies.
She's gonna.
And Judas, before that happens, in your head once again, It says, "Don't waste your time trying to become something you're not. Join me, small one. Let's learn together how their emotions, feelings play out. I find them amusing. Almost ironic." And Whisper, looking out at that oddly shaped tree, for a moment, you can't believe your eyes as the canopy begins to expand and grow. Another 20 feet, another 30 feet, 40 feet wide.
She's gonna. She's not entirely sure what's happening, but she's gonna pull her bow out, expand it, and take a shot at that tree.
Make a attack roll with your bow.
He guides you.
I don't think you can. Can you guide an attack?
Nah,
No.
he's a little distracted by the fact that this person is picking at him.
Ah, if only.
So an 11, yeah, you shoot your arrow and you hit the figure, that strange shape in the canopy, but it just bounces off of it, and you can hear like a ding, and the arrow you can see falls down into the abyss below. In front of you, you can see what looks to be the shapes of massive wings. With your dark vision, you can see moss hanging from some of them. These wings extend past the canopy of the small tree that this creature is perched on top of, the color being that of deep granite. In front of you unfolds a gargantuan beast. A head the size of 3 horses. Wings almost that like a creature you've seen before, a rock, almost as wide as a rock's wingspan. Judas, once again in your mind. Your friends are unlike you. I would love to have you in my court. We'll talk again soon, child. Whisper in front of you. The large creature flaps its wings once. The entire canopy blows in its hurricane force wind of wing beats.
She's instinctively putting an arm like a mom does with like the seatbelt in a car.
The mom
For Judas.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's what she's doing. She's trying to make sure he doesn't float off.
The eyes of the creature glow this deep gray. It hovers for a second in the air. And Judas, in your mind, it says, "Goodbye, small one. We'll meet again." It turns its head, its massive head. It looks like... Oh, you would have never seen anything like this. If a bird could have a second beak on the back of its head, it has this giant beak, then giant crest behind it. Kind of like a hunched over shoulders feel. With a longer neck. But the most prominent thing on its figure is that insanely large head. You don't know how it can fly with that thing.
We're
It
safe to
turns
say,
around.
outside of character, that this looks like a dragon.
No.
Outside of character.
Yeah, no. it
No,
doesn't.
I'm thinking
No?
like pterodactyl.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking
pterodactyl.
It looks like a massive pterodactyl, like a redonkulously huge pterodactyl.
Redonkulous pterodactyl. Okay.
I don't think a dragon would just show itself. Pterodactyl might.
The creature slowly flies off into the distance, becoming only a shadow in the night. And Judas, you don't hear the voice anymore.
I'm gonna look back at Judas, see how he's doing.
He looks down for a second, sort of mulling over the insecurities that got picked at. Then he looks over at Whisper. And that look fades.
No.
You're gonna set a friendly hand on his cheek and be like, you know, I really hope that giant fucking creature wasn't what was in your head, because boy,
I
Don't
believe
do
it
that.
was.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's great, Judas.
It was not nice.
Was it trying to do? Was it trying to tear you down?
I mean, that sums it up.
About to say, because if it was threatening you, I will find a way to gain wings and chase it down. I don't care how big it is. You know,
just
it's
has a
really hard to
smile.
think with this music.
It's really hard to think with this music.
Yeah, just next to you there's like boom,
Casey's still going hardcore in the
Oh, yeah.
building.
Can I just have Vi walk out the front doors and like collapse on the floor next to this other one?
I'm coming with you. You were dancing with me.
yeah, absolutely. So
They
Vi,
both
you
just
walk out the
collapse.
front door. You
So
just,
before all that, can I try something? While they were
Sure,
getting, like,
yeah, what do you wanna do?
I'm gonna like slowly like kind of make my way through the crowd, like jump out with the singer. I'll start looking for Whisper even though she's gone. And I see the first pink thing. The first pink thing I see, I'm guessing, is Viv. Wisp.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab her and spin her. You're not Wisp.
you can call me Wisp if you want.
That is kind of disgusting. I've got to be here because it was right next to Viv.
I was gonna ask
Mona,
if she
you
wanted-
were just like, oh, I'm away from this, and you walk away from it.
I know, it's just weird that I just witnessed Casey very drunk with fucking Vi around, and then was like, Whisper, and then Viv was like, you can call me that, and I was like, that is too much. This is too
That
much.
is
What's
too
happening right now
much.
is too much.
I mean,
wanna
Judas
see
and I
what
would
she
probably be
wanted.
heading back in, right?
I was gonna do this while you guys were like gone, but it doesn't matter. Like, well, I was gonna ask her if she wanted to dance, but do you?
Yeah, I can dance. Little blue one is gone.
And as soon as you said it, you get spun around. And then, like,
The blue one's still there.
and then like dipped.
I'm third wheeling.
And then
I'm just
you're
gonna
off
leave
the
beside Whisper.
She's all ditzy. She'll happily dance.
I do like the ice king where he lifts you up, he's lifting you up and just kind of spinning and dancing and dropping back down.
Oh, you're gonna make her puke.
Yeah, now you got a proper do-si-do.
There you go.
Don't spin her too much. She
Yeah,
drank a
you're gonna
lot.
make her puke.
The rest of the Glydians kind of like follow suit whenever you grab her arm and like put her arm within your arm and start spinning and dancing. The other Glydians also start spinning and dancing. It's turned into a square dance.
Heyo. Yep, gonna
Heyo.
walk in with my poor snake boy. She's not letting him go, by the way. She's protective. She's mom.
Oh.
Be like, oh my god, thank
Heard
God,
that.
Whisper. They're Viv and like the like Casey are like doing they're like spinning tops. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, you walked in on a trap house square dance.
Here, do me a favor. Judas, stay with her for just a second. I'm gonna try and get the others to explain what's going on, alright?
I can help them if they're, because they're. Watch.
Let me
and
get him
he
over here
starts-
first. Let me get him over here first.
Okay.
I was like, wee, wee,
She's gonna weave her way back over in front of Casey and Vivian.
wee. I found her. I found Whisper. Hello, Whisper. Wee.
Hello, Vivian.
Wisp, you just keep grabbing the other arm. You're spinning now.
Oh, you take big steps.
Dragged at some points, I'm like dodge. Yeah, I'm like trying my best with both of you. You're probably like on his shoulder now, Viv. Just like slumped over like a sack of potatoes. Just like,
Yeah, she's like, wee.
Didn't know you were such a good dancer, Casey.
it's something I kind of keep to myself.
He's a very good dancer, and I'm gonna pat his face. I think I'm gonna get sick.
You might want to
Like,
set
very
her down
seriously.
before she pukes.
No, I don't want to get off. I'm having fun.
Just aim that way. Just kind of like motion. It's okay if it gets on the armor.
She's holding on for dear life.
She's
Casey,
trying her
as
best.
you say armor, you don't have any armor on right now.
Oh,
Where did your armor go?
I just don't. I have nothing. Oh, I'm like, oh, it happened again. He's like, oh well. He's gonna keep going.
Sensing a disturbance of the force, can I check on my frog?
Yeah.
I check on my frog.
You check on your frog. You look deep into your pocket. Right.
Oh, my god! Oh, you really had me there.
Yeah, I mean,
That is
I
in the
showed you
first
just my
half.
frog in the spare time.
You're getting spin. You just got dipped wisp. You just keep going until you stop it. Good luck.
bro, if he fucking dips her, she's like, "You're so forward, Casey."
Mm-hmm. She just gets you like this big smile and just keep going.
She's like, you guys know each other for a long time, huh?
Oh god.
Looks over at like a little like furry guy and be like, hey, yeah, you see that?
She was totally focused on the problem at hand, and now she's a little enthralled by her Minotaur friend.
Good dancer.
Oh.
Mr.
listen.
Serial Girl, dude.
Judas is over by Mona.
Hey, he's got no armor, no shirt. You probably still have some trousers on.
This ripped is all get out, Casey.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna sprinkle glitter on them as they dance while I
Oh
land.
my god, yes.
Do I need to make a performance check?
Uh,
I haven't made one.
sure, to keep up with Casey, we'll say.
Yeah, just pick her up if she falls behind. It's fine.
I'm giving Whisper a wink and like a yeah. As I'm
Hey
just-
Madison, before all that, I'm going to use my last second level spell and cast Enhance Ability. That's until sorry. Enhance Ability for charisma first.
I love it. Fox's cunning. Oh wait, the Eagle's splendor.
On charisma checks. Good luck. I don't know if that applies, but you got it now.
Whisper. There's something about Casey in front of you. Where like the blue light shines behind him, and he kind of like looks up for a second, and in your mind's ear you can hear. As, like, the spirit of an eagle embodies his visage. So it's like a America moment, but it's just
Oh my gosh.
She's like, patriotic.
being so enthralled by this visage of a hero, of this champion. Like, you hadn't thought of Casey like this before. Your legs kind of turn almost to jelly. You're like, ooh. And he kind of has to pick you up and swing you instead of dancing.
I will fly off of them as soon as I see that they're, and then she's gonna stumble over to the others like, what's going on up here? Oh, don't tell me you two are also having some weird connection. I just had.
This is not.
I mean, honestly, there's rooms.
Please, somebody wake me up.
Oh, I could be
Stop me. Wake me up. I want to go home. I couldn't
Judas reaches up and touches the arm as she tries to slap Mona awake. You're now no longer drunk.
Vivian? For Vivian?
Yes,
yeah, Vivian,
Vivian.
you're no longer drunk. That energy is still there, but you're like, whoa. Everyone's dancing and whatnot.
You
Okay,
looked like you
alright.
were having a difficult time.
That was a lie. She looked like she was acting kind of crazy.
I'll look at my own hands. I'll look at him. Was it obvious when he cast the spell?
Yeah, he had to.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
Let's see, verbal and somatic. Yeah, he had to like chant something.
I'm like, oh my god, Viv, you look so weak. Here, have my ball. Judith.
Hold on, you guys are roboting out. What did you say?
She said, "Why did you touch me?"
I jump in front of Judas and say, oh, look at the time. Oh my, you look suddenly so sober, Viv. That's weird. Here, have my ball.
She looked at it and she'll look at Judas. She's like, no one likes a party pooper.
Well, we don't have any of those over in this party over here. Certainly not.
And you two aren't having some weird connection. That's why you want me gone.
That is so awkward and weird for every single time you've said that this far. But I will dismiss it.
You haven't denied it, so I'm just gonna say that you guys are
nothing
being
going on between
Judas
us.
is just
I'm
gonna
gonna twirl
start.
around.
Judas is gonna walk out, seeing he worsened the situation with the Lester restoration. He's
I
just
love
gonna
it.
kind of.
We just have black on our color palette. Doesn't mean we have a connection.
He's gonna sit on the bridge.
You're gonna sit on the bridge. All right. Yes,
You know
Whisper.
what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I just
What?
thought about this. Should have done this to begin with. I'm being lifted, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what? She's gonna Olympics ice skating team try and like do tricks. Can I do an acrobatics check?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Where's acrobatics? Better than a 5.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
So that's actually really good because you're technically doing this with disadvantage, and the disadvantage is 13. So not bad for a drunk woman.
Well, she's got the
Yeah,
cat,
you do
or
like
the
a
eagle thing.
pirouette
Yeah, nice,
while
charisma.
being held. Casey, in front of you, this small woman is like twinkle dancing.
I'm just trying my best to support her. Like I said, like ice skating. I'm just doing whatever she needs me to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Vivian's crying and sober. I love it. All right, Judas.
Can I
As-
follow Judas out eventually after Vivian is like done trying to insinuate there's something between me and Judas?
Sure.
Does Mona
Vivian,
get
you
followed?
saw Snake Boy leave, and now Blue Girl's leaving right after
I
him.
want to leave Judas alone. He seems sad.
She like. So now you're following him out, huh?
I swear to God, Viv, I will
She,
vomit
like-
on you. I will do it. I will not hesitate.
She,
We've
like-
had a lovely time, but I will vomit on you.
She like, is that the threat? That's the weirdest threat I've
Very
ever
bad
heard.
threat. Yes, I'm threatening you with my vomit.
Okay, you just go along. You just
my
go like
God.
little snake boy with this
Oh my
little
God.
stutter. That was me stuttering, not her making fun. That was actually me.
I literally fought the halfling in the last city that we were in.
Like, go on, leave me alone. Fine.
You'll sound just fine, Viv. Don't even act like you don't know what you're doing.
No one wants to hang out with me now. She's just gonna go to the corner.
You
This is
left Casey
exactly-
and Whisper.
This is exactly how things would play out if y'all actually went to a real party.
Yeah.
You're like, one person would be like, "This party's a little crazy. I'm gonna go outside," and then things like this would happen. I love it so much. This is so good.
Yeah, Vi is just gonna go to the corner by herself.
Can I go sit with Judas, but at least like a foot comfortably away from him? A platonic foot.
Go right ahead.
Two adventurers sitting on a bridge 6 feet apart because they're not into each other.
Yeah. I go, hey, Judas, do you want a tooth? Would a tooth make you
Um,
feel better?
I'm not particularly looking for a tooth, but
Why
thank you.
not? They're a great source of calcium.
Mona, am I a party pooper?
No! I'm very uncomfortable at this party as well because our main parental figure, which comes in the form of Casey, is very drunk, and I've never seen him like that. It makes me feel very out of place. So at the same time, I was totally for this party and being chaotic and everything. And Viv, she is just so gung-ho about it that I cannot shake a weird suspenseful sense from my stomach, and I would frankly like to go home. I feel kind of like a party pooper too. But you know what? Us people just march to the beat of our own drum. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, was that an info dump? My NPC now?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I sense something's bothering you, but you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I personally have an ancient living thing in my head acting as a parasite and living through life vicariously through me, so his name's Yagi.
You have evil? What?
A little bit. I mean, depends on how you define it, but you know.
Does it
okay?
help you?
I guess so. Do you notice I have a tentacle hand? Because I have a tentacle hand.
It looks useful.
You don't have to sugarcoat it. It kind of looks terrifying. I know. I think it's kind of cool though. You know,
No,
love yourself,
it
appreciate
looks
yourself.
really
you know, when you're a
useful.
messiah. You know.
More fingers that can grab any book or anything like that. It looks useful.
Yeah. Even though I might be
Like a basketball.
Yeah, Judas. Even though I may be 75 years old of age, missing a hand, you can tell me shit because if you don't, we might all die, and then you might die with some secret, and that's how I was gonna go out. So I don't want you to die because you like didn't trust us or anything, because like I'm really not gonna do anything with your information. I'm probably gonna go to hell tomorrow anyway.
I mean, I've made it farther than I thought I would, personally speaking.
Same. Yeah, Judas, I thought I was gonna die tomorrow, literally. Like every single waking moment. Fortunately, I never got any hobbies. Never learned how to cook. Do you know how to cook? Because I don't know how to cook.
I don't really know many cooking things. I sort of wrote stuff for a living.
Oh, yeah. That being a scrapnel. Well, in terms of that, I suck at cooking. That's one of my bad traits. I'm kind of insecure about that, but you know, you don't need to be. Yeah. I also did not drink at all because it is very disgusting, and I kind of like to have, if I'm gonna have a fun time, I'd like to not be drinking purely alcohol that's purely supposed to get you drunk.
Well,
I'm also insecure about that. Please don't tell anybody I did not drink. I just pretended to drink and nobody really noticed.
It's okay. I mean, at most 1T parties, it's stuck up people trying to assassinate each other, so no one really drinks the alcohol. That's why I was a little scared.
Yeah, where I'm from, usually just kill a person. You know, we don't have any formal stuff. I kind of grew up in a cult, so it was kind of dog-dog. You know? I never really understood those formal intricacies.
He's just sort of staring off. He doesn't really.
I have very bad
much.
intrusive thought. What if I just jumped off of this right now? I'm not going to. But if I did, that'd be wild. Alright, that's just all I had to say.
Well,
Mona's one of those friends at a party.
He
What
looks
if I
down.
just pulled the fire alarm?
it's
Yeah.
a big drop. Maybe 200 so feet up here.
Yeah, it's about 250 feet.
But I got Misty Step. I got one last left. So what if I just teleported right at the very end? Do you think it'd break my fall, or do you think it'd break my legs?
I'm not sure if the momentum continues or not.
Did you know squirrels can't die because their maximum velocity is not enough to kill them from the sheer impact?
He looks around at all the buildings of these squirrel people.
Right? Things make a lot more sense, don't they?
Makes a lot more sense why there's no railings.
And also, none of this makes sense because why is there squirrel people? I don't know about you. I have not been exposed to these squirrel people before.
I mean, I don't know. I've never really seen any of you. You people are interesting but weird.
I'm especially weird.
You're blue.
Viv is nothing like I've ever seen. Do you know how
So
long it
little
took me to
nuts.
get another person that is as chaotic as me to get at the party? It wasn't even my fault. She kind of just happened.
Well, I sort of barged in. I'm surprised I didn't get kicked out.
Nah. Nah. I'm sure you're lovely. Good to keep around. People always say you can always be nice, like, on the first impression, but you can never be mean. Because then you'll just, I think there's a better way to say that. But, you catch my drift, right?
Not really.
That's fine. Not many people do.
You can go back inside if that's... You want to look after your friends.
I kind of don't want to. Casey being drunk, frankly, makes me a little bit uncomfortable because he's usually so right-minded, and right now he's not. And I've recently discovered I'm not very good at dancing, so that makes me very. But that's I don't want to embarrass myself even more, even though I usually do that every day by just existing. Whisper is seemingly having super tired. I don't want to bother that. Viv will definitely force me to drink, and I don't want to. Last time I drank, I was very sad.
Did Casey tell us to not let him get too drunk?
Yeah.
What
You're in the background, you hear him
qualifies?
screaming, singing.
I don't have less arrest. I don't have anything to stop that.
Should I help? Do I follow what he said?
I don't know. Should we?
They look back. What is Casey doing right now?
You guys are outside.
I know, but the door's
We can
probably
hear
open
it.
and they're like right there.
You see Casey just dancing and Whisper with a big smile on his face. Spinning her around, throwing her up, doing whatever she wants to do. No, they're actually salsaing right now, so they're doing that.
Oh, I heard that.
Salsa's fun. Unfortunately, Mona can't do the salsa.
I don't think that constitutes too drunk.
Are you sure?
I wouldn't want to be a party pooper.
Judas, you're fine. You don't have to do anything you're uncomfortable with. You know that?
Yeah.
Do you want a safe word that you can say, and then I'll immediately be on your side? And then I'll be like, no, Judas cannot go this far. No, Judas cannot do this anymore. Because he is a human being with rights, and he is allowed to be uncomfortable.
Casey! 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 My eyes! My eyes!
I've gone to 1 foot platonically. It's 2 feet platonically now.
Sorry, it was too easy going. I'm sorry.
That is
Suddenly,
too
both heads
fucking
snap
good.
towards Casey. We need to keep him out of alcohol now.
I'm.
Maybe we should just go
I'm
in. Do
fine.
you want to sober him up? Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time we go home. It's late. It's time. Do you have any more spell
Oh.
slots? I'm sorry. That was.
We could just
do you have any
ask
more
him.
spell power? But he's not in his right mind. You ever had sex with somebody? You're not supposed to have sex with somebody while they're drunk because they're not in their right mind. I feel like this applies
Judas
here.
just
You can't
stares
allow
at
your
you.
friends to...
Your two drunk friends who are just salsing, yeah.
There is thick sexual tension in this room that I am very uncomfortable with.
Oh, what have I done?
What has Casey done?
I mean, we can go in and just keep an eye out to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. Where's Viv?
I'm scared about that too. Where is she?
Is she okay?
Where could she possibly be? I have ran out of chaotic energy. I don't understand what's going on. Whoever Viv isn't, and she could be just breaking something.
Judas will stand up.
Let's go see if she's doing okay. And
Okay.
Where do we see Viv?
She's currently under a table. You can see her like their feet sticking out.
She good? She
Madison,
just
are there
better than
any
her?
bowls of that strange alcohol?
Everywhere.
He's gonna grab one of them and he's gonna walk over and like crouch down. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Do you need alcohol?
No,
She'll look away.
I'm fine. Sometimes
He's-
I get a little too out of hand.
He slides the
That's
bowl under.
nonsense.
this is to help. You didn't like my interference earlier.
No, it's alright. I've already had too much to drink. I'm just watching people puke and throw up on each other. It's
That's
kind of
not a very
Isn't-
good pastime.
Isn't it just two
not too
people and
bad.
everyone else is knocked out? All these small creatures.
Yeah, the party's thinned a
Yeah.
lot. It's probably like 1 a.m. and like Lydian's partied a little too hard, too early.
Hey, Viv, I think it's time for us to go home. What do you think?
Yeah. If you follow her vision, she's watching Casey and Whisper dance
Oh.
very closely.
The night's beautiful outside. We can go stargazing.
Are you wanting to dance, Vivian?
no.
And she'll get out. She'd shake her head and it's like tinkle 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 because of her bells. She like and it like 3 or 4 seconds go by and then she opens her eyes and she's like,
I'm alright. Sorry. Sometimes, the party gets a little too much and my head just gets a little jumbled up and I have a lot of, I don't mind. You guys can go. I'll be around.
No, Viv. Oh, look at her with my big drow eyes. I feel like maybe you should come outside with me because I miss you. And it smells awfully like vomit in here, and I want to go stargazing with you. Isn't that sweet?
Here you're a little down. She's like, okay. They've never looked at stars for very long. If you try to kill me, I won't let you.
I wouldn't dream of it, hon.
yeah, I'll look at the drink if he's still holding out. I'll take it.
I appreciate the thought. Thank you.
And she'll start walking out.
Is she walking out with me, or is she just going?
I mean, I'll walk out with
Okay.
you.
Okay. Is she gonna allow me to stargaze with her?
Yeah, she sat. If you sit down, she'll sit a little bit as a ways. She's in her thoughts, but she'll listen to you.
I'm gonna sit like crisscross applesauce next to her and just let her think. I'm also exhausted.
Casey, are you still spinning her like she's a basketball?
Something like that. We'll do it
Is that
in a
what you're
while.
doing? Is it?
We'll
Wait,
do
hold on.
it
Is it
now.
the salsa now?
They're still partying hard.
Yeah.
Heard that. There you go.
Oh,
The singer in
man.
the middle has kind of lost the rave energy. Started to sing more slowly. So things are getting a little bit more feeling it in the air tonight-ish.
Oh.
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 With her music. Take that as you will. But the Glydians that are still aware are slow dancing.
Casey doesn't notice. He's still going fast.
He's still going fast.
Is the music loud from the outside? Like, can you hear that it's slowed down?
Yeah, you can definitely tell that it's kind of slowed down. The bass is less. There's less drum beats.
First, gonna be like, yeah, I've heard that kind of music before.
We've been listening to it all night.
No, the slower kind.
No, the mushy gushy romantic kind.
Throw her go. She's like, I don't like that.
You don't like any romance? A
No.
little bit of romance, not your type.
She scrunch her nose. And she like, it's too complicated.
Not complicated.
You know what I like though? I like smashing. I like objects. The objects. I like smashing things with my hammer.
I was gonna be like, whoa!
Like, get your head out of the gutter.
Oh, I was already here.
She
You've
like,
been here
but
with me.
She's like, I do want to see one thing, and I'll look through the window, and I'll try to see if Casey and Whisper are slow dancing together.
Casey's probably just has him in her in his arms, like just like Princess Carrie, and is like probably slowly trying to like find his stuff. Look, he's ready to go.
Oh, he's getting ready to go.
He's looking a little sick. He's just kind of
Oh, Judas runs up when you start looking sick. And taps you on the arm.
Oh, what the?
Did it again.
Wisp. I don't remember anything that happened.
You were dancing.
Yeah, he touches you, and you blink a little bit, and last thing you remember, you took a big gulp from a bowl of red liquid.
You took
And now
a
you're
few
here.
sips, and you led the dance with you were singing on stage.
I was.
Griff, do you think I'm third wheeling
And
now? Do you think I'm third wheeling?
do I not have my shirt on? Still, I don't have my shirt.
You don't have anything but trousers on. Go ahead and make a perception check to look for your stuff.
Third wheeling. Who are you third wheeling for?
His
How
earrings
with
are gonna
Casey?
glow.
She like.
You got
That's
guidance.
7.
Roll it.
Oh, 7 plus a d4. 8.
1,
Eight.
8.
So yeah, with an 8, you find your weapon and shield.
Oh.
That's it.
And at first, noticing I don't have a shirt on, Wisp, I'm just like, ugh, and I drop her.
Ow.
Sorry, Wisp. Yeah, can you help me find my stuff, Judas? We need to go.
I'll look over. He's not that smooth, is he?
I guess he was only like that when he was drunk. Kind of scared me.
They look confused. Let's head inside.
Mm.
And I'll go inside and I'll walk over to them. Hello, gang. How are you all doing?
Hello.
You see Casey kind of like, sorry, he keeps like kind of covering himself up with his arms the best he can. Have you guys seen my clothes?
I'll look around.
Yeah, working all together, you kind of find his armor and chain and outer pants layer.
And his stuff.
His outer pants layer is actually in the center where the singer is still
Oh.
slowly singing.
I got
And,
it.
Draw a break.
I'll bounce up there and grab it.
yeah, kind of scattered throughout the room. But you
You
find
really
all
want
of
to
the
spit in
pieces.
top. I wasn't lying.
Thanks, guys. Sorry, Wisp. I was just surprised. Well,
Here's your
this-
pants.
yeah. Thank you. This is why I don't drink.
It has mysterious liquid on it though, so I'd be a little careful.
Cool.
Just a little spit and like just like
How are you
If
identifying these
that
liquids?
is your throw up.
depends.
I remember earlier.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Oh, fair
You're like-
warning. For the next time I say let's get drunk, don't let it happen to me at least.
I don't know. You kind of led the party. I think everyone had a lot of fun. You didn't do anything too bad. You were just dancing.
I didn't.
No, you were dancing. Everyone was so happy. You should have seen the really little ones. They kept climbing on you, and they were like, "Woo!" I think
As-
you made them feel like kings of the world.
That is much better than 3 years ago. So that's good.
Yeah. Come on, party king. Time to go to bed.
Yeah. Is Liz still on the floor?
Nah, she's getting up.
Oh, she like, it's not good to be down there. There's a lot of liquids on there too.
Yeah, sometimes you get dropped on your ass.
I'll help her up.
Judas is gonna walk over to both Casey and Whisper and just start sort of doing the sweeping motion around where they look like they've gotten crap.
Thank you,
Alright.
Judas.
Thanks,
No
Judas.
problem.
As you guys are kind of cleaning up, Yamaya goes up to the singer and motions for her to finish her music, and the music kind of ends, fades out, and those that were still dancing kind of shuffle out of the council, and there's about 45 individuals laying on the floor of the council room, and Yamaya is walking around with an entire pile of blankets, just
Here's one for you. One for you.
This is just a
Oh,
normal
here's for
everyday
you
occurrence.
too. 6 pieces apart, please.
Whisper's gonna shake it out and be like, well, back to the inn. I've already bought us all rooms.
Cool. A non-throw up that like contaminated room. I like a.
Yeah.
I like a good. It's quiet right now.
The rest sounds good. I feel exhausted.
You all file out of the council room. Tired? Actually, I think 2 of you, 3 of you, have 1 point of exhaustion.
I have exhaustion.
And
I did not drink. I
slowly
tried my
make
best,
your
actually.
way down the platforms as carefully as you can. You see other Glydians. Like, they've chosen now not to fly back to their homes, but definitely walk. You can see now why they have the bridges. And you make your way back to the inn, where Stacey is still like sitting at the desk. She's kind of like reading a book, and he's like, "Oh, nice to see you all. Your rooms are in the back. Have fun. Don't mess things up too much. I hope you had a nice party.
Thanks, Stacy.
If you need any room service, you're gonna have to walk this way. I don't take calls."
Cell phones don't exist.
Sounds fair.
By calls, she means like calling her name.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the sack, as they say. It was good meeting you all and partying. Bye. And she run
Alright.
off.
Well,
I'm going to bed.
there she
I'm going to
goes.
bed.
So who's
What
doubling up
room
with
is-
who, Whisper?
Hmm?
Who's doubling up with who?
Yeah, no, we've got 5 rooms, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Five in
Yeah,
the
Casey
room.
doesn't know. It's like, oh, okay. I could have bunked with somebody. I don't care. But
Yeah.
good night.
Yeah. Good night. I assume we all head to bed.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Oh.
we have 5 rooms tonight, but it's eventually gonna turn into the 4 rooms then.
Yeah, if we take it for too long.
Yeah.
But we've got
Okay.
5 tonight.
Yeah, I was this character. I was like, oh, we didn't need 5 rooms, but I guess so.
Vivian.
Hmm.
As you're heading off to bed in your own room, a unsettling feeling falls over you in your sleep.
Hmm.
You kind of, between laying your head on the pillow, knocking out, and then having drunken dreams, you
Well,
hear
technic-
a familiar voice.
It's technically not.
I guess you're not drunk anymore, but that's weird. Between going to bed and having dreams, in that half asleep state, you hear the familiar voice of King Gorid in your mind. I see you're sticking around. I hope to hear your attempts humor again, Pink. I
You might
look
want-
forward to seeing you in my court. Good night.
Vi's just gonna grab her pillows and put them to the side of her ears and cover her head. Just bury her face in the bed. Try to go to sleep.
All right, just burying your head in your pillow. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, she'll definitely be like, "Be quiet." I don't know if he could hear her back.
You don't know, as you don't hear it any. Once again, however, about an hour after you've fallen asleep, and after all of you have likely fallen asleep, being that you have exhaustion, most of you,
Not me, Dab.
not you
Not me, Deb.
and not
Not
Judas,
Judas.
but at least the three others of you all have exhaustion. You're each woken up at the same time by a large explosion in the middle of the night. This
Whew. Wake up, I'm like, it's not my fault, Casey. I swear to God, I didn't do it. What?
Do we have the benefits of that full rest or no?
No.
Not yet. No, it's still the middle of the night. It's
Uh.
still like 3:30 a.m. Just like 2.5 hours later after the party ended.
So a short
Uh,
rest is what I'm hearing.
Technically, it's a short rest. But
Yes.
It's not
Still
getting rid
have
of exhaustion.
exhaustion. Yep.
Yeah. Hey. And
Okay.
none of you know what's going on. No lights are on anywhere. It kind of echoes out into the distance.
I
Getting back to
go
bed.
downstairs trying to find a culprit that isn't me to the front desk if anybody's there at 3 a.m., which I don't know, they're probably not.
Get out to the front desk, and there's no Stacy. She's out to bed, and walking into the front door, cleaning what looks like a large mechanism. There is a figure returning to the inn, or at least walking into it, with a, like I said, with a large mechanism in her hands.
This is the
You don't
first
know who
session all over again with the goblins. I can't believe this. Is anybody in a 30-foot radius with me? In my radius?
I came downstairs.
Oh yeah, I came running with my.
I use my awakened mind to tell anybody that I can, what the fuck is going on? Please help me. I don't know what's going on. There's something here. There's a threat.
This is down there.
Yeah, there is
seems
a
like busting through.
Mhm.
threatening female figure in the doorway.
Is she standing there?
Yeah, she's standing there, kind of like looks up at you all as a group, because I guess you've all now come down into that main cafe room. Mia, did you
Oh.
describe?
Oh.
Okay. I had no
Nice.
idea this play out. Okay.
Did you describe the visage of your second, for now, character?
Oh, this is gonna be tricky controlling her and Mona at the same time.
It'll
Especially
only
if
be
they
for
have
like
the same
10,
accents.
15 minutes.
Okay, so she has this like slight school uniform on-ish, reminiscent, with like 2 bags, like she's just piled with stuff. I have the gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with this giant ass sniper rifle. Like she's very pastel in her like blue, dark, like brown, blue, white sort of uniform, and then there's this gaudy black and red white rifle that she has like on her back, and then there's this tiny little similar handgun that she has that is similar to her color palette. She's chilling. Managed to get the door open.
Kind of
She
looks
just- she's-
nonchalantly at you all. What is her name once again? Sorry.
Her name is Rook Belrose.
Yeah, Rook. What you just did, what just happened, was that you were actually returning from a small day trip down in the underbrush. You came back up into the village. You were expected to be here. Stacy had said that she would accommodate a room for you if needed if you were to return. You already paid for it. You're coming back for it. But on your way back up into onto this platform that holds the inn, you saw It's the largest creature you've ever seen. And you're like, oh, fuck. You stalked it for a few seconds as it was kind of standing still, perched on top of a canopy. You had a good beat on it. You took your shot. It hit it, and it flew away.
Ooh.
Seemingly fairly unfazed.
Oh. Okay. I take this information and process it as a player. I stand there for a minute. I wave awkwardly. Very awkwardly. I say, hello, I'm Rock. Did no one see the giant thing outside? Is me? Just me?
Giant? How big?
Oh shit! You just reminded me.
Yeah. Let me drag your
boy.
token out here.
I also have like a
At the
picture
mention
of
of that, Finn's
Oh,
or
yeah.
not Finn, Judas's eyes widen.
Oh, I forgot. Judas had a voice in his
What?
head, and there was a
Real
giant
quick.
creature.
What does Rook look like?
I'm gonna-
Standing in the
I
doorway
have
of
a-
the inn late at night.
tired.
Yeah.
Her hair is probably she's got just like pastel pink. Like I love her color palette. I got it from the internet.
Oh my god, she's
Mind
so
if I
cute.
drag the token out?
Oh, where's that?
Sure.
She's
It's
an
like
art.
a really rough sketch of what I have with her.
She looks awesome. Look at her.
Look
Oh,
at
she
her.
looks good.
Thank you. It's a headband. It's really sketchy though.
That's alright. Sketchy's
She
okay.
is-
As long as you get the idea.
She's a little bit shorter, but this giant gun that she has really doesn't fit her. But her little handgun, her little thinking handgun, fits
Wait,
her
how
better.
tall is she compared to her rifle?
I say I don't. Do I have a set height for her? I don't know if I. I don't have. I don't
Well,
think I have a
guess
set
now's
height.
the time where you can decide.
Yeah, she's like 5'3". And this
Gosh.
gun is like
Casey.
is like 2 feet, like at least probably, because it's like a more hunting rifle style.
So 2 feet isn't very large of a rifle. You're talking about like a 4-foot rifle.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't
Maybe
have any
5
concept of feet, so it's like most of her body.
If it's a sniper rifle, it's like 5 feet long.
Yeah,
Gosh.
and she goes, "Yeah, I shot it, and shouldn't we be follow? I don't mean to disturb anybody, but shouldn't we kill it? Isn't that what we do?"
I
Hold
don't
on.
even. What are you even talking about?
You said giant
What-
thing. Did it have wings? Giant thing with wings?
Judas
think
looks
so.
over at Whisper about the giant creature they just saw.
Yeah, we saw a giant thing to swing on top of the canopy during the party.
You saw that and you didn't say anything?
I shot it. I got. Oh, I just need help. Can somebody help me?
But hold on. You said you saw a giant thing with wings.
She nods.
Anything
blankly.
else? Okay, what about you? What did you see? Giant thing with what? Did it have wings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
anything else you can tell me?
it was in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay,
It had
so
a
that was
voice.
the only...
It's
It had a
very-
voice? And did it sound like, oh, here's some condescending kind of scary voice in your head?
Well, I did not talk to
Yes.
it, but
It
I shot
spoke
it.
of a court.
Ah, he's here!
Who's here?
can I be second thought?
He's really big. He's, you know, the leader and the head of this.
Oh no, Michelle, you're cutting out at the worst time.
No.
Michelle.
Discord, no.
No. Right at the exposition.
Dang. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Feels
Oh.
bad.
Uh-ohs. Oh, she's back.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Michelle. Michelle.
Uh-oh. No!
Oh man. Are you,
Yeah, there you
you're
go,
Back.
there you
You're
go.
back. You're a little bit body, but you're back.
What did you
Okay,
hear?
cool.
Okay, so we
He's
heard he is the
here.
leader, and then you cut out.
Oh, he's kind of the leader, you know, to the big place that we're in. You know, the giant, sentient, king, monster, dinosaur. Yeah, that's him. He was talking to you, which is not very good. And I'm walking right up to Judas. That's really bad. What did he say to you?
Me?
No, you! And point at Judas, who she is right in front of pointing at him. What did he say?
He looks off. It's told me about a court.
Yes, the court. Yes, yes. Anything else? Is that all he said to you?
Oh. Didn't
No?
make sense.
You see, I don't know if you guys are very aware that usually I am not very frightened by a lot of things, okay? But he is a very different story. I've seen him do things that I don't quite understand. And if he's taking a particular liking to you,
And point at Judas.
you must have something that he is interested in, and that's not good, because he will take it away from you.
Wait, I shot at it. Am I in danger now? I just thought it was a giant thing, and I shot it, and then it went away. And then what's the big problem?
Did it seem angry? Did
I'm
it?
sure it was mad after I shot it.
Oh, a shot won't do anything to it. Oh no, he's ginormous and
Explain for me, and on what this thing is.
Oh fuck! I need to retcon one thing. So I told you shot it and it flew away, right?
Mm-hmm.
You shot it, it didn't fly away. You shot it, and then after 5 seconds, it disappeared. Like right in front of you.
Was it in front of the building when it was like that, when it was talking to Judas and Whisper? Is that like the time frame of that? Or no?
I
Was
think
it
the
in front of
boom
the
was my
building?
gun, wasn't
The
it?
boom was the gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
the
yeah.
boom
all
was
right.
the giant sniper rifle. It just.
Okay, so it was much later.
Yeah. This is way later.
Now, I'm not sure how familiar you're all with, this area or heard any stories or anything. But I'll tell you right now, it's not good that he's all the way out here. Not at all. And it worries me quite a bit, I will be honest.
Can I ask you both why you're so very important?
Both? Well, see, I've explained I have some history, right? With the king. But I cannot speak for him. I've only known him for a few hours.
I'm not important. It's fine.
Well, like I said, you must have something that he wants.
Well,
Mm-hmm. He's old, very, very old. I don't know much, but when I was near him, there was this person while I was trying to put on a show. Just, me being me, trying to do stuff. And I don't know. He tried to leave one day, and when they got him back, they talked to each other, and I watched. As he stared into his eyes and just. I don't know, because this man, he was human, he was okay, but the moment they pulled away from him, he looked like a zombie, dead in the eyes, different. That's why I couldn't go by myself again. He has something that I need, and that's why I need you all. But you all need to be very aware that it's bad, very dangerous. And now that you know that he cares about you, you should stay as far away as possible from him as you can. Unless you want to end up like him.
are you saying this to me or are you saying this to Judas?
To Judas.
Cool.
Following with you guys, looking for a good story anyways.
Okay, guys. We're all gonna go back to bed. Because we're not gonna be able to do anything right now. I'm tapped to everything. And we're not gonna be able to chase down something that can fly. What's your name, miss?
I'm Rook.
Okay, Miss Rook. You
I've
have
never
a
been called
here.
a miss before.
I'm sorry, I'm just really tired.
Oh, no worries.
do you have a room here?
Do I have a room here? I literally just did. I
You
just
did
get here?
whenever you had a room whenever you left. You left on a day trip to go hunting, because that's what you do.
Yeah, because I'm badass like that.
But she had said she would keep a room for you, even if like she didn't expect you to come back. She'd keep a room for you if you did. That's why she said to the rest of the group that if someone else came, then she would have to consolidate them into 4 rooms.
Oh, am I gonna kick somebody out of a room?
Yeah, you're kicking someone out of a room.
I think
As
it's with Mona.
Stacy's probably very groggily coming out of her own chambers. She comes back into the room, into the desk. Okay, so I guess you're back. Okay. I need some coffee. She kind of walks over back to her desk and scribbles something onto a piece of paper. Hey, one of you's gonna have to leave your rooms.
Oh, I'm so sorry to kick any of you out of your room. I had no idea more people occupying this place.
If it's
They
if
already
it's your-
knew. Don't worry about
yeah.
it.
Who wants to? Someone can bunk with me, or I can leave my room. I don't care.
It's all
I
right.
can give up
I'll
my
Have
room.
sleep
fun
outside.
with Viv. She seems fun.
You okay with that, Viv?
Yeah, that's fine. My
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
I won't keep you up
Moment.
with any of my systemic chanting. I'll try my
Oh.
best.
Viv, if she
Nothing
gives
like
you any
chanting.
problems, just come to my room and wake me up.
Or my night terrors. I'll try my best to suppress those two.
Oh, that would be fun to deal with.
Right?
I'm like, you're gonna do great. Just if you need something, just come wake me up. I'm going back to bed. I'll see you all in the morning.
Good night.
Night.
No more booms.
Oh,
No, thank you.
wrong
I-
page.
Yeah, no more booms. At least not
Sorry.
without me.
And then she starts walking off with her big hammer on her shoulder. She's like,
Like, cock my gun. Fold it. Just sling it over my back and go upstairs, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you
You
all
just
bed
will
down in for the night, finally able to
back.
have your long rest, regain
will
all of
sit
your
up
lost hit
awake.
points.
and Rich will cast a Lehman's tiny hut in the room and sit. He's gonna sit staring awake till he falls asleep.
Nice. That's really, really sad. Oh.
No.
Anyway, as each of you finds your own sleep, that's where we're going to end the session.
Wow.
Introducing the new character, Rook. Introducing a new adversary. More powerful than most of you even imagine or know. But yeah.
Yeah.
This was a good session. I enjoyed how free this session was, and that you guys could kind of do whatever the heck you wanted. There's a lot in this town if you want to explore it on the next day, but I feel like now's a good time to end it. And you already know kind of the direction your quests, party, and probably a lot of your own interests. Mia, I've probably got to talk to you a lot more.
I do have a lot of questions.
Yep, so do I. But that's perfectly fine. We can do that after the stream.
Okay.
yes.
Alrighty.
Yes, queen.
Yes.
Well, that was
Yes.
fun.
Jensen, can you lead us out?
All right. Hey, so we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Anyone in chat, and we appreciate you. Let me just name them. Aiton, we appreciate you. Commander Root, we appreciate you. Electrical Longboard, we appreciate you. Elwin, I don't. Finches, we really appreciate you. Get affiliated now, much appreciated. Lurks, heck yeah. Scom TTV, we absolutely appreciate you. Moderator Nightbot, we appreciate you. Anyways, yeah, so we listed all you guys off. We appreciate all you. All right, we are going to bed. Hope you guys have a good night. We love doing this stuff. See you guys next Friday. Oh, it's gonna be 9:30 next Friday for us.
Oh, yeah.
Beginning session. So see you guys there. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bottom is waiting for seeing your face in the dead of night by my side, but I'm still hesitating, cause there is this distance and we both feel it through the dark in our hearts, gotta keep from breaking. I am not afraid of the storms of day to day. I know that they will pass us by. The life may fall apart. We are stronger through the scars we know. Cause we both have gotta try. Cause if we keep holding on, we can break through these walls. Keeping these open arms through the storm, we'll make it out. And if we keep holding on, we can find love that's lost. Things are not too far gone, but not that far. Keep holding on. Here in this ocean, we are left hopeless. We catch a breath, make amends, and get lost in the drifting moments. The tide of love's rising, but we're swimming for our lives and we stay the same through all the waves. Cannot keep our focus. I am not afraid.